before 10 o'clock, before 9 o'clock, I'm going to give you, now I've only got a few of these. Let me think about this. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you want to call me, I'll put your name on the list, and the first 6 people that call, I'll give you a $10 gift card if you want to come join us at the Milford Diner this morning. I'll be here till 9, so I can give you the card up till 9 o'clock. It's a $10 gift card to the diner, but you got to call me right now, 302-422-7336, 422-7336. I'll put your name on the list, and then you come in before 9, and I'll give you that, and your first $10 is on me. So whether you want to have breakfast or lunch today, they're open till 2. And they're ready. There's plenty of seats. It's a drizzle day. It's a good day to go to the diner and have breakfast. My first guest is Colin Walls.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Drizzle, huh? Was that a combination between drizzly and dismal?
Yeah.
Drizzle.
Yeah,
okay.
drizzle. All right, we're going to take a picture real quick.
All right, real quick.
Linda's ready. And let's talk about whatever you are in the mood to talk about.
Well, I want to say good morning to our New Jersey audience.
That's
we are
correct.
on the air on Fine Day
Wildwood.
Radio, 102.3 now over the air. So covering South Jersey, coastal Delaware.
Yes.
And yeah, so we're on the air. So good morning. This is Fine Day Radio.
Yeah.
And I just want to say that, you may hear a little bit of glitches in the programming and things, but we are working all that out, and we're getting all of our
give us 5 or
together.
10 days or a week or two.
Yeah, we'll have it all worked out.
We're a work in progress.
But we are live and local, so we are, if you're listening in New Jersey, we're actually live right now right across the bay in Milford, Delaware.
Milford, Delaware. So if you're listening from Jersey, we'd like a phone call.
Oh, that would be great.
I'd love for you to pick up the telephone right now and call us, okay? We're live. You'll be live with us. 302-422-7336. 422-302-422-7336. If you are listening to us right now and you're in New Jersey, we would love for you to pick up the telephone and call live right now on the show. Okay? Just for the heck of it. 302-422-7336. My name is Jim Weller, the voice of Colin Walls. Colin Walls and I purchased 102.3 radio frequency this week.
It's currently WAIV. WAIV. It's going to be changed to WNJD.
WNJD.
So.
All right, caller, are you there?
Yeah.
And are you calling us from New Jersey?
Nope, Delaware.
Delaware. Okay. Are you calling for the $10 gift card?
Yes, sir.
Are you going to get here before 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
All right. What's your name?
Gina Maria.
Gina Maria. All right. And are you watching on TV or the radio?
Radio.
All right.
Which station?
What station?
Facebook.
Facebook. Okay. All right.
Facebook FM.
Facebook FM. Yeah. All right. Well, you're coming here this morning before 9 o'clock, correct?
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to give you a gift card worth $10 to the diner.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to seeing you. Are you in the building already?
No, I am in the...
You're in the parking lot, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
All right.
I'm still at home.
All right. We'll see you in a little while.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
All right, so we also want to say good morning to our television watchers. So
yes,
we're on
TV Delmarva, we
14
appreciate you.
Here in Seaford, Delaware, that's where the tower is.
Colin and I have lost some weight this week.
Oh, man.
We relieved ourselves of a lot of money.
Yeah, and some sleep, yeah.
Our wallet got thinner after we paid for the radio
It sure
station.
did. It was getting thinner the whole way up to it.
It was, yeah. Yeah, we've been on a spending money spree.
Yeah, we have.
It's been a lot of fun. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's very exciting to reach out to expand, where we're reaching to our audience here. So we're looking forward to talking to people. We already reached the people here along coastal Delaware on the other radio station and the TV, but with the new station, we're reaching even further. Yep.
So
all
we're
right,
looking forward to entertaining you. All right.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, Colin. So you're watching and listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva. You can look it up on Facebook, too. Weller Does Delmarva. Hey, we're live on the radio. It is a wet, rainy morning, and we need people to come out to the Milford Diner and hang out with us, okay? So I've made an offer. So here's the offer. If you call me right now, I'm going to put your name on a list. So here's the deal. You got to call me right now, You got to get in your car and you got to come on down to the diner before 9. We're trying to get people in the diner to spend some money and have breakfast. But I will give you a gift card for $10. If you call me now, I'll put your name on the list. You got to get here before 9 o'clock. And I'll give you one of these gift cards to get you in here to spend some money with the Milford Diner. I'm going to do a couple commercials real quick, and then I'm going to chit-chat with Denise for a while, all right? So first of all, I want to just say that Donnie Donovan, Blue Wave Power Washing is a good sponsor of the show. He power washed our house, and Denise was impressed with the pavers. Remember that? Yeah. You said he really did a good job with those pavers. But anyway, so he did the house, the garage, the swing set, everything. So if you need some power washing done, you got some of that green slime on your house, or you got a roof that needs doing. He does soft washes on roofs. So anyway, no matter what the time of year it is, it's just always a good time to get your house cleaned up. It looks good. He does decks, he does sidewalks, he does driveways, he does equipment, he does buildings, he does everything. So if you're looking for somebody that's an owner-operator, that's dependable, that's fair, that's honest, that will show up on time, Donnie Donovan is your guy, okay? And his name is Donnie Donovan. Estimates are free. He's licensed, he's insured, and I've been very happy with him. I've been promoting him now for a while, and I've had a lot of people call me up and say, you know, I called him. He was very fair on his price. He came when he said he would, and he did a great job, and that's all you can expect nowadays. And that doesn't seem to be normal anymore. That seems to be the above average. So Donnie does a good job. So whether it's residential, commercial, fleets, whatever, give him a call. His number is 302-853-0968. 853-0968. He's an owner-operator, so when you talk to him, that's who you're going to get when he does the work. He cares. It matters. It's his business. It's his name on the line. Give him a call. Donnie Donovan, Blue Wave Power Washing. Like his Facebook page if you would. Look him up online. 302-853-0968. Denise, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you?
Linda's taking our picture.
I was giving her time to talk. All right, you ready? All right, so
Okay.
What do you think? We're sitting here in the Milford Diner live on a rainy morning.
Yeah, how about that?
How about that? And you're getting ready to go away.
I am?
All right. First, can we say good morning to Leah Betts?
Yes.
Leah, if you're watching or listening, we miss you.
We do.
Okay? And it's not the same without her, is it?
No, but we hear she's doing well.
We hear she's doing well.
Good
so
for her.
So anyway, Leah, good morning. We miss you. If there's anything we can do for you, let us know. All right, Denise is here.
Yep,
You got a big adventure coming up.
I do.
Okay, and you want to tell us about it, or do you want to tell us about it when you get back from the adventure? Which would you prefer?
Well, I'll talk about it now.
Okay.
And then when I get back, I'll tell what maybe didn't happen or maybe did happen more.
Okay.
Okay? But I do have an itinerary plan.
Oh, you got plans?
Yeah, I have
Okay,
plans.
all right.
You know me, when we go on vacation.
Yeah, it's not vacation.
It's not rest and relaxation.
No,
It's
no.
every moment we're doing something.
She's got it all planned out.
Yes.
So, because to her, you know, if she's going to leave home, she wants to accomplish something.
Right, I want to see something I've never seen before, not
All right.
just lay around the pool.
So what are you doing? You're driving to Virginia.
Yeah, me and my sister, she's my cruise buddy. She
Right.
plans these cruises.
Yes, she does.
And we used to go every other year, but now that
She's accelerated it.
Well, right, because she'll be retiring soon, and then she might not have the money that she has now. So
Oh,
we're going
okay,
every year
okay,
now.
all right.
So anyway, we are going on a cruise out of Norfolk, the port of Norfolk. Never
Okay.
been out of that port before.
All right.
And so that's tomorrow. So all this storm should be going
Behind
by
you.
then, yes. And it'll be just sunny skies right on into Bermuda.
Okay.
That's what we're hoping.
All right.
So, do you need to get that?
No. But okay.
Anyway, yeah, so we're going to Bermuda. Never been to Bermuda before.
Okay.
And so we're looking forward to that. Some things we're going to do, supposedly. I'm signed up to explore a cave and swim in it. And I'm
Can you
one
take
that
this,
doesn't
Linda?
like swimming with things, you know.
Right.
So I'm hoping there's nothing in that cave that I'm going to swim with. Anyway. So that's one excursion, and then we're going to go snorkeling. I bought a
Okay.
new snorkel and a mask, so now I get to see what I'm swimming with, you know, and you know, the fish, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. And one cruise.
Why do you want to see what you're swimming with?
I don't know. I've snorkeled a couple times, and One time I went snorkeling, and you can tell they feed the fish, because as soon as you're in the water, they're all over you, and that was a little freaky.
Really?
Yeah.
Jim, can you give this to her and ask her to call Jack back? Okay.
Anyway, and then there was another time that I actually seen a lobster down on the bottom. I
Right.
could see it. I don't go down, snorkeling.
Just call him. Just call Jack back. Yes. All right. I'm sorry, Denise. You keep talking.
Right.
If I
Snorkeling, you can go down if you know how to, not breathe when you're down the water or whatever.
Right.
I have a snorkel thing that your hose doesn't fill up,
Okay.
But anyway, I still stay on the top. But anyway, I seen a lobster, and my tour guide took my camera, because I had an underwater camera,
Okay.
and went down and took a picture of the lobster on the ground. But
Really?
I could see it from where I was.
Did that freak you out? The lobster?
No, because I was
Okay.
far away.
So what would freak you out? A
like
shark?
a big fish, yeah.
Okay. A shark?
Big fish, yeah.
Okay.
A barracuda or something like that. Maybe a
Okay.
skate skating past me. But
Okay.
anyway, yeah, we're gonna do that. There's public transportation, so it's a really easy place to get around, I hear. So you
Okay.
can just take a ferry, you can jump on a
bus?
bus, and it just takes you all over the place. So that's a lot of what we're gonna do.
Okay.
If we had planned, and I just love God, and God loves me, and he does things for me. But I don't understand why he didn't do this one particular thing for me. I found out after the cruise was booked that if you're there like 2 days before the full moon, all the water turns into glowworms at nighttime, and you can just see all these worms.
Where,
come up
in
and
Virginia?
glow. No, in Bermuda.
Okay.
Anyway, and so we're going to be there like 5 days after that they're going to be there. I'm like, I just missed it, but
Okay.
it would be cool, wouldn't it? You could
No,
stand on the boat.
why
and
would you have
see-
wanted to took a cruise 2 days earlier than right now with the storm that's a raging?
Well, okay. I didn't
You talk
know
about
all
God.
that.
God was
No,
in charge all the
that's
time.
right, he really did.
Heck with them glowworms.
Anyway, so that, and I don't know. There's a place called, my sister looked it up, Stingers. So I'll have to bring your business.
No, it's
card.
called Slingers. The pizza place in Seaford. That's
No,
changed.
this is in Bermuda, Jim.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Get
haven't
your
left town
mind
yet.
Out of Sussex County.
Well, I wasn't invited to go to Bermuda, so all I'm thinking about.
Anyway, and she read that it was just the walls are covered with business cards. So if you have a business card, you're supposed to go in there and stick it in there on there. So I got to
Really?
remember to take a couple of your business cards.
Please don't forget.
Yeah, and some maybe tacky tape. I don't know what they stick it on with.
I don't
I'm
know.
not going to do it with
I
bubble
would use
gum.
super glue.
No, I'm
Here.
just going to
I'm-
take.
Put them in your pocket now. Don't forget,
Okay,
all right?
So they're going up on the wall and
Right.
Okay.
This has two sides, so put one up with one way and one up with the other.
Yes, I'll do that.
Please. Put them in separate spots, too, all right? And then
Okay.
take a picture of them on the wall.
I will. That would be a good picture.
Okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
So that's it. That's all I got planned.
Okay, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. What else is going on? We wanted to, what did we want to talk about? Do you want to talk about Wednesday night?
Yeah, we can talk about Wednesday night.
Okay. What did we do Wednesday night?
We went with Jim and Linda.
Right.
Right, to this
We took the
pinball.
scenic tour. We took the most scenic tour imaginable to get to Camden, right? That's where we went?
Magnolia.
Magnolia. Okay.
Yes.
It was
This is-
unbelievable.
This is something they do every Wednesday night.
Yes, it
We
is.
just decided to jump in on it and see how it was.
Right.
But you should have Linda come on and explain it all, or Jim.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
No.
we went and played pinball
Yes.
in a house that had 15 pinball machines.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Some in the basement, some up in one of the dining rooms or whatever. It's all
Yeah,
they
it was
had
all
it
over the
all
place.
over the place.
And it was so nice of them to do this, to host it.
Yeah, they have
And it
food,
was-
refreshments and stuff.
It was very organized. You get on teams, and I didn't bump any first place winners out.
No,
you know.
it is competitive.
Very competitive.
Yeah.
Very competitive. So
Because-
there's like 15 of these pinball machines.
Right, and they keep score, and then at the end of however many weeks, then they have a big party for whoever
Yes.
wins. That's where Jim just recently won.
He
the
won
last
third
one.
place.
He won third place.
Right. He won a free cruise on the Cape May Lewis Ferry. On something anyway. So
Anyway, well, we had a fun night out, so it was good.
it was good.
Yeah,
It
I
was
don't know.
good.
We're not going to be regulars like they are.
We might be. You never know.
Okay.
It's hard to say.
All right.
All right. I don't know. I'm not going to go while you're not here because I know you enjoyed it
What
so
are
much.
you going to do while I'm gone?
I really don't know. I'm going to do a lot of paperwork, okay?
At home.
At home.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be nice.
You can have paper spread
all over the pool
that
table,
house,
all over the house.
Floor, everything.
Right. I'm going to let all the animals in the house.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, all the dogs, the cats, everybody. So I don't know what I'm doing. I have a very light week planned, so I really hope to accomplish a lot next week.
Right.
I've got a lot of phone calls to make and stuff like that.
It'll probably be a vacation for you.
It
'Cause
probably will.
You get to be home all day.
Yeah,
You get to
I
watch,
get to fix my own meals.
yeah,
Captain Crunch.
But endless TV.
Endless TV.
Yeah, you don't even have to come to bed. You can just sleep
I think
in
there's
the
a new
chair.
episode of Yellowstone out.
There
so,
you go. It's going to be a good time for you.
It's going to be a good time. All right.
Yes. I bet you do things with the grandkids, though.
I might. I might. So
There might be maybe a couple volleyball games.
I was thinking about going to Salisbury and maybe taking Jimmy and Lindsay out to dinner.
Oh, no, that would be really
That would be nice, wouldn't
yeah.
it?
Jimmy,
Right.
Jimmy has good places he picks out to eat.
Salisbury's got some places.
Yeah, they do.
So, but anyway, other than that, I'm going to miss you. It's not going to be the same.
That's nice.
Okay, it's definitely going to be
That's
different.
nice to hear.
And,
I'm gonna miss you too.
But she does this about once a year, every other
Right.
year. So,
Yeah.
okay. So anyway, but I'll be plenty busy, so don't worry. I'll keep myself occupied.
Okay.
Come back,
But-
I've gained 8 pounds, sitting around watching TV all
But
day
he
long.
says, are
I'll
you
be
gonna-
hooked on soap operas.
Right, you will. He says, "Are you gonna call me?" But I don't get the internet plan or whatever, and so I don't call when I'm away. You know.
Okay, she doesn't.
I don't. So
All right.
that's it.
Well, just call me if you need me.
Well, I will do that.
Okay.
Yeah. If
All
I
right.
get stuck somewhere,
Yep.
you'll be the first person I call. Jeff Corman can
I'm
come over and come
I'm
get
no
me or
fun,
whatever. If
but
I
I'm
miss
good
the
in an
boat-
emergency.
Yeah. If I miss the boat, you can come
Yeah.
get me.
I'm not known for being fun, but if you have a dilemma or an emergency, I'm the guy to get a hold of.
Well, that's a
So-
good thing. Would you rather be a fun person or would you rather be a?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I know how to have fun.
You don't know how to have fun. You don't like vacations. We never go on vacation.
I like buying things.
And that's fun.
To me, it is anyway. In other words, I like.
It,
I've had a year of it,
I know you have.
and nothing has come easy this year. It's
Right.
all been with a struggle.
Right, but what did you just do recently? You opened up a
I bought a
tractor-
Yukon.
No, no.
Oh.
You opened up a tractor trailer body full of stuff from back in
The day there is tires that I bet are 25, 30 years
I know,
old.
snow tires.
Snow tires.
Yeah.
They might be studded snow tires for all I know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you know what else we found?
what?
We found those lions when we were first
Oh,
married.
these concrete lions.
Yeah, when we were first married, you had bought these concrete lions, and we were always going to put them on
At the end of the
stands and put 'em
driveway.
and then I told you, somebody told me that's a sign of being in the mafia.
Okay.
And so we never put them up. And so there they are, still sitting in that trailer, packed away 40 years.
There they are. 40 years
Maybe
we've
the
had them
mafia is
things.
gone now. Maybe there's
I don't
no
know.
mafia. Oh, okay.
Right. But
Sorry.
anyway, so wouldn't test that theory much,
Okay.
Denise. Girls just looking for trouble.
Okay. Anyway.
All right. So with that said, we found these lions and
Yeah.
we found some tires and we found all kinds of things from when we had the building in Lincoln.
Yeah, your
you know, it's like
calcium
a
pump.
Oh yeah.
about your calcium.
Yes, I used to have this pump with a gasoline motor, and it was this little pump. And I would go. A lot of people don't know. Like when I was a teenager, I had a little Toyota pickup with tool bins down the side and an air compressor in the back. And I would go out in the middle of the night and change truck tires. Like a tractor trailer had a flat tire, and I would change the tire. I would fix it. Well, I would also go out in the field, like if a farmer, a tractor tire had a flat tire. And a lot of people don't know, but tractors put calcium inside their tires to add weight to the tractor. So, you know, instead of adding weights, they put liquid in the tires.
Is that still going
Well,
on
they might
today?
use antifreeze instead of calcium now.
Okay, all
But
right.
anyway, they still do put liquid in the tires to add weight to them. So anyway, and you had to pump the calcium out into like 55-gallon barrels, fix the tire, put a new tube in it, whatever, and then pump the calcium back in.
Hoping not
And
to
that-
spill any on the ground.
Because
to
it's very
pollute the ground.
corrosive.
Yeah.
Or on the rim. It would
Or
eat
on
the
the
rim
rim.
up, okay?
Okay.
Heck with the ground.
Heck with the
Well, it
ground.
sterilized the ground. Anyway, the rim was more expensive. But anyway, bottom line is we found the calcium pump from 30, 40 years ago.
And what are you going to do with that?
I don't know. I need to start a museum is what I need to do.
Yeah.
I really need to buy a building and put all this junk in it.
Yeah.
Okay?
And teach
Is
the
what-
generations after you what
They would laugh.
What work
They would
was,
laugh.
what
They would
people
laugh.
actually did.
Right. In other words, I have noticed everybody now is a one-handed worker. One hand's holding the phone, and the other hand's doing whatever they can do.
Yeah.
It's amazing. There's very few places you go in that the employees are not holding a phone and also working. In other words, so this
They
must
are
be the
technically smart.
and this must be the
where-
most informed society that's
know.
ever existed, because they're all working with their phone in their hand,
Right.
earbuds in their ears, and you cannot place your order until they're done with whatever they're doing. It's
Right,
unbelievable.
but I don't want to put that generation down too much.
I'm not putting
because
them down.
I just recently,
They've learned how to work with one hand.
yesterday, had technical problems, and I broke down crying.
Oh my gosh. It was
awful.
unbelievable. She could not download an app.
No, I know how to download an app,
Okay.
but I couldn't get
Log in or
right. I couldn't.
don't
get
tell
it,
whose it is, please.
Right, I don't know.
It's local.
It's local, and I needed it. And
Bad.
I couldn't get it to work for
She
me.
was
at all.
freaking
I kept trying.
out.
That
I had to come home from work.
that one and the cruise sent me
Oh yeah.
a link, and I was supposed to text this number
To
this number,
And she couldn't find-
and they were going to give me alerts on my cruise to see if
Right.
it was still, if we were boarding at the same time and everything. So
Right.
very important, and I really wanted to get those alerts, but I had the thing that you had to text. It didn't have the characters on my phone that they were telling me
Correct.
to put in the thing.
Like a line that's on a curve. It didn't have it.
Parentheses. It was a
Parentheses. I mean, I couldn't find them.
Right, and a semicolon, and then,
Right.
but after we had put without it, then they showed up on my phone. But when I
Right.
was trying to put
I'm
it,
telling you, I don't even know if that text was real from the ship.
Because it
I
was
think
so
it was
bizarre.
a hack from somebody that did not know the entire English language. So in other words, and that's why them parentheses weren't there.
Right.
And the semicolons.
I guess so, but I was totally upset.
You know, you ever get one of them messages and it's all broken English? In other words, you could
maybe
tell it's
that's-
really not real based on the
No,
words they use.
It really looked like it came from the cruise.
Well, they all do.
Yeah.
They all do. But anyway, I feel like this.
Right.
If you're on the cruise and there's an emergency, you'll be able to tell by the body language of the other people.
Right, I
You
know
won't need
that.
to receive a text message
Right,
saying
but-
abandoned ship.
This was them telling us the update of the weather and letting us know if it
Oh,
was
if
going
there
to
was
be
a
running
delay.
late. Yes,
Right, the
yes.
boat's running 4 days late.
Yeah, it was important.
Something like that.
Anyway.
All right,
so
this is your-
kudos to that generation that knows how to do that stuff.
Yep. Okay, this is your last opportunity to speak to everybody. Something could happen on the cruise. You may never return.
Don't say
This might be your last chance to talk to anybody. Is there anything you want to say
Well,
before you take a cruise?
I'm grateful for our listeners and our watchers, and
Okay.
it's the people that really make your show. I mean, these guys make your show.
They do.
But
They make
you-
the magic happen.
Yeah, they make the magic
They're
happen.
magicians over there.
But if there was no audience, there would be no purpose in making the magic happen.
That's right, because it'd
So-
be just like talking to yourself.
Yeah, so I'm grateful anyway.
Well, we're going to miss you.
Okay.
It will not be the same without you.
Yeah.
And I hope you have the time of your life, in other words.
I hope so too.
I don't know who would get on a boat and go out in the middle of the ocean and float around on purpose and pay for it.
Because it's a lot of fun.
Oh, it's a lot of fun.
I mean, they
I forgot that
constantly-
part, but I don't know how to have fun. So.
Constantly entertain you, constant food, but I always stay away from the food. I never
Right.
take the elevators. I take the stairs.
You lose weight on the cruise.
Yeah, whether I have to go up 12 floors or not, I always take the stairs. I never take the elevator.
She doesn't.
And I really watch the food consumption.
And it's no fun watching her as I enter the elevator. I'll see you on the 12th floor.
Oh, gosh. Anyway, yeah, it's good. Cruises
All
are
right.
fun.
All right, well, buy some souvenirs.
Yeah.
Okay? Learn how to make them little dolls or whatever on
Out
the
of
bed.
towels.
You know how they make them little
Yeah.
things
The
out of a
animals
towel
out
or
of
something?
towel.
Yeah. All right, do you
Towel
guys have a balcony?
They're called towel critters. No, me and my sister, we go a little cheap. We get a window, but we don't get a balcony.
Okay. And the window's what? In the door to the hallway?
No, the window.
Oh, it's an outside window?
It's an outside window.
Okay.
Our first cruise, we got an interior room.
I took you on a cruise.
You did, and you were miserable.
Oh, come
You were
on now.
miserable
I
the
wasn't
whole-
miserable.
Oh, he was miserable.
I bet I spent $500 on internet.
Yeah, you were miserable.
I never knew gigabytes went that quick. It was terrible.
Gosh.
Oh. now? And they're like, man, this ain't a slot machine. You're buying gigabytes.
Yeah, and nobody knew you on there, so you were.
Oh, it was horrible. I couldn't get to the captain to meet him.
No, you couldn't. You weren't important on that ship, were you? You were just like everybody else.
It was fine. We didn't. Did we meet anybody we knew on that ship?
No, we didn't meet anybody.
Okay. You remember the time we were at Disney World?
Yeah, I know. People
Makes you
see
sick, don't it?
Yeah, but not on a cruise. They're not on cruise ships.
All right.
All right.
Well, you can go on the cruise and have a good time.
And you can take care of my animals and my
I'm going to
home.
play pinball,
Yep, you
do
have a good
paperwork
time.
at home, make
No
hundreds of
parties.
phone calls.
No parties.
No part. I'm not a party guy. I'm no fun.
I know you're not.
Okay.
Fun. No parties.
I'm no fun. All
Don't
right.
expect to come to a Weller party.
Right. Yeah. Heck with it. All right. Are we good?
I think that's it. So
Then I'm going to allow you to leave that seat. How's that? I'm not allowed to say I'm going to let you go anymore. in
Right,
other
you're
words.
not. You're not
All
allowed
right.
to say that. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye. There she goes, everybody. Hey, let's talk about a today only offer. This is something we all ought to go do today. Wilson's Auction in Lincoln, first of all, is a sponsor of the show. They're having a huge auction today in Lincoln. Tons of stuff, inside, outside, everywhere. Thousands of items going to be sold. That starts at 10 o'clock. But listen to this. This morning at 11 o'clock down in Lewis. This one has really caught my eye. There's a property going to be sold. So you can learn all about this by going to wilsonsauction.com. But there's a one-owner Ford pickup with only 74,000 miles on it. It's a 2017. There's an 09 Ford Fusion. There's a 1971 Ford Ranchero GT. Remember them? That's like a pickup, but like a car. There's one of those. And there's a 58 Edsel. I was born in 58. It's a sign I should buy that thing. But anyway, I just want to tell you there's a lot of neat things going to be sold today, rain or shine. The property's going to be sold. There's like 2 lots in one house. So I'm going to check this out, I think. It's today, September 23rd at 11 o'clock. You can learn about that at wilsonsauction.com. Then Tuesday nights is the auto auction. So today you got an auction in Lincoln. It starts at 11. It's going to go all day and into the evening. If you are bored, if you're at home and everything you were going to do is canceled, go to Wilson's Auction. Make some new friends, have a good time. Stop by the Milford Diner for lunch first or breakfast. But anyway, Wilson's Auction today. Wilson's Auction today in Lewis. And where is that located? That is on Camp Arrowhead Road. Okay, so you can go there and check things out. But it's going to be today. They're going to sell the property, the house. They're going to sell the vehicles. It's going to be a good time at that sale, all right? Lots of different things, lots of personal property. All right, so Wilson's Auction, any questions? 302-422-3454. Dial it in that order. 302-422-3454, wilsonsauction.com. Thank you, Dave Wilson, and everybody for supporting the show. Jerry's Lawn Care is another good sponsor of the show. We appreciate Jerry very much. He does landscaping. He does lot clearing. He sells firewood, mulch, whatever. And he's just a good guy. So if you need any of what Jerry does, give him a call. If you got a tree that's leaning and you're worried it's going to blow over in a storm or it already has, give Jerry a call. 302-363-6025, jlc-llc.com on the web, and like him on Facebook, Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. Taking a break from the radio, we need you to switch over to TV Delmarva right now. All right, everybody, we're here. We're sitting inside the Milford Diner. The crowd is gathering. If you want to join us for breakfast, if you pick up the phone and call me, I'll give you a $10 gift card towards your breakfast. You got to get here before 9 o'clock to get the card from me, okay? It's that simple. So anyway, it's 302-422-7336. We had Gina call in, and she's going to stop by before 9 and get a $10 gift card. We want to pack the place. So if you're home and you're bored, nobody feels like cooking breakfast on Saturday, get up and come on down to the Milford Diner.
All right.
Have you had breakfast?
It's an interesting way to spell Gina, too.
Isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Don't look at my spelling. I'm no fun and I can't spell,
Look,
okay?
You said you get a text message with all kinds of weird spelling errors. I know
Yeah.
it's either Jim Weller or it's spam from another country.
Right. There's only a couple things I'm good at. One is making money. If you want to learn how to make money, I can teach you that. And the other thing is, in an emergency, I'm pretty good to have around. Okay? If I can get to my phone, help's coming. All right, where is my phone? Linda's got my phone. Did Jack Riddle have an emergency or what? No. Okay, no problem. Don't worry about it. I don't need my phone. Okay. Okay. All right. Jack Riddle called me, so I was really a little bit worried. I didn't know if
okay.
interest rates were going up or down, or if something was happening.
The wire got reversed or something.
Or something. Right. All right.
All right.
So, Colin,
anyway,
how are you?
Good morning. So, good morning to our South Jersey audience. We are still on the radio over there.
Yep. Our new radio station.
That's right. So you and I bought this radio station. It's 102.3.
So if you're listening on 102.3, good morning, and your radio hasn't been hijacked, we purchased it. And new programming is coming. You're going to love it. If you want to learn a little bit about us and the radio station and stuff, go to finedayradio.com.
Yeah, Fine Day. FINEDAY radio.com.
FineDayRadio.com.
You can find out about everything there. So currently the call letters are WAIV.
WAIV.
Yep. And so we are going to be changing those to WNJD, New Jersey, Delaware.
Yep.
Because the radio station does cover South Jersey and coastal Delaware.
Yep. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So we bought a radio station. It's been a busy week. All right.
It has.
So, and we started on it in February, believe it or not.
Yeah.
You know,
we did.
And people were like, when's it coming? When's it coming? Man, I don't know. I mean, I never bought anything like. Now, we'll be ready for the next one. I predict. Everybody thinks like in 4 or 5 years we're going to own four or five.
But we were told by the people we bought the station from that have bought and sold quite a few radio stations, that we actually moved faster than any other body they've dealt with.
He said, I ain't never dealt with a businessman like you. I said, I just know how to do business. I said,
and you didn't know
because I kept pushing
or
him,
a compliment, right?
Right. I didn't know what he was saying, in other words. But he was happy. Once he knew we were for real, it was like a green light,
Yeah. So, and we're talking about Gary Fisher. Gary Fisher was in the radio business for a long time.
Yes, he was.
Lots of radio stations.
Didn't he own like 9 radio stations?
Yeah, in South Jersey. So, and he was one of the original people that started Z100 in New York.
That's right. He was part of that.
Yeah, worst to
so
first.
Gary Fisher, thank you for this
Thank you, Gary.
opportunity, okay? We feel very honored that you sold us your radio station. So for the people in South Jersey, we're going to do a good job, okay? Hang in there with us. We are brand new at this. We've never owned a radio station, but we've got audience in Delaware. We got audience in Jersey. We'd love a phone call from somebody in New Jersey right now. So if there's somebody listening right this minute, we would love to hear from you.
That would be good.
302-422-7336. Call. You're going to be live with us and say hello from New Jersey.
302-422-7336.
Correct.
All right, so what is this show about? So
it's this particular show.
Yeah, this particular show. What is your show about, Jim?
Okay, it's called Weller Does Delmarva. It's a weekly show. It's my own show. It's not connected to anybody. It's my show. We've been doing it now over 10 years. This is the beginning of year number 11. It's called Weller Does Delmarva. You can learn a lot about it just by going on Facebook to Weller Does Delmarva. Maybe like that page if you would. And I'm a local guy. I own a trailer business, and we have a lot of nonprofits on. We have a lot of paying customers. We have a lot of different people on the show. So we help organizations and nonprofits get the word out about things, and then we have different people that advertise on the show. It's usually people that are friends of mine that I want to personally endorse their business. So if you hear a business advertised on this show, you can pretty much trust that it's been tested by me and they're good people to deal with. It's just not your average thing where we just let anybody and everybody advertise. So that's the best I can describe it. Sometimes it's upbeat, entertaining. We usually do it in a restaurant, so we're sitting right inside a restaurant in Milford, Delaware, and that's kind of where we're at.
All right, good description.
That's that.
What did you say? I wasn't paying attention. Say that.
I don't remember, but I do want to say if you're listening,
unscripted.
If you're listening and you happen to want to advertise on our new radio station, 102.3, we have advertising opportunities we would like to talk to you about.
And if we've previously talked to you about an advertising package,
our friends and family package.
Yeah. What do they need to do?
The door is closing on that one. So I would say today, tomorrow, at the latest, get up with me if you want to take advantage of that. That was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I don't really want to review it again because I'm not offering it again. I'm just saying if you've received an email from me or if you've seen something about it, if you want to do it today. Do it today, okay? Call me if you need to, 302-542-9157. If you want to talk about it, but let's wrap it up today. Call or text, okay? All right.
Jay, I'll be back in about 30 minutes, Jim.
You do that, Colin.
All right, thank you.
All right. I was chatting with Colin Walls. He also has TV Delmarva. I don't want to forget about that. So for my TV Delmarva audience, thank you very much for watching and listening. All right, Jim Weller here. We are live. We are back on the radio. We are on TV. We're everywhere. I want to brag on Chick-fil-A real quick. Everybody likes Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A. No doubt about it. Whether you want breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whether the line's a mile long or not, they move through people quickly. The food is always good. We just had them cater lunch at our store, in other words, and they actually brought it. Charles from Milford actually brought it to Bridgeville. We appreciate that. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever, we're going to give away some Chick-fil-A gift cards later on in the show. So stay tuned, and you're going to hear how you can get a Chick-fil-A gift card for free later on in the show, okay? So Chick-fil-A, thank you for your support. I got 2 birthday greetings, 2 of them here. Can't believe it. Happy birthday, Lester Geyer. Lester Geyer. I bet he's 70 years old by now. No, I'm thinking he's 45, 46, something like that. Anyway, and then Ryan Brower, Top Flight Heating and Air. Today is his birthday. All right, and I bet he's probably going to be busy today. But anyway, happy birthday, everybody. All right, what is next? Are you ready, Linda? Are you ready, Rosa?
I'm ready.
All right, so Rosa is here. We're going to take our picture. I brushed my teeth. My implants are hanging in there. They haven't even come loose yet. So anyway, Rosa, how are you?
Great. Came in with
Good.
a roar this morning.
Okay, well, you ready for the day?
I am. My hair's
Rainy-
already windblown looking, so I don't have no problem going out in the rain and the wind today.
Rainy days are busy at Weller's, aren't they?
They are.
And people say, why is that?
Well,
Contractors,
they're not working.
right? Contractors and farmers are not as busy.
They're looking for their
on a
equipment
rainy
to
day.
keep
So,
them busy.
yep. So their time is a little less valuable, so they spend it buying trailers.
Absolutely.
So I'm
got 'em.
hoping for a 15, 20 trailer day. It's been a little bit of an off week, not a horrible week, just a
Had a good day
little
yesterday.
off. Yeah, good day yesterday. Wasn't it 6 trailers
5 or
yesterday?
6,
Yeah. So we're cranking them out. What we've done, a lot of people don't even know this because I do it quietly, but we lowered our prices 3 times this year, and they seem to be right where they need to be. And if you want people to come further, lower your prices more, you know?
Right.
So we won't be undersold. If you're shopping around and you think you found a better deal, lay it on us, and we'll either match it, beat it, or tell you why it wasn't such a good deal. So, what do you got going on? You sold any sheds or carports lately?
Carports are going hot right now.
I forgot. That special ends soon,
Yes,
don't it?
it ends September 30th. If
Okay.
you want a carport, everybody calls up and how much is a carport? Well,
Yeah.
a carport is going to be how you want it.
Yep.
You design it.
Yeah, there's no set
There's
price.
no set price on it.
Yep.
There's different styles. There's different sizes.
Widths, lengths, heights.
Whether you want to close it in, leave it open.
And you could close in just the sides.
You can.
You can even close in just one side,
You
can't you?
can. One side, one end.
One end, one side, one end. You can
However
just
you wanna
make
do
the
it.
sides
How
come
high
down.
there you want it.
Yep, different roofs, like one's rounded and one's
Bent
a
bow or the
A-frame.
A-frame, or there's a barn style.
lot of colors.
A lot of colors to choose from.
And we sell a brand. What brand is it?
It's
Newmart.
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 Yes.
And they did this 10% only with us.
Only with us.
We're the only
company
Newmart
right
dealer
now. Yep.
that they did that with, in other words. But I think we're one of the bigger dealers in the Northeast United
We
States,
sell a lot
in
of
other words.
carports
So
there.
we do. And so, but I'm hearing we're selling and quoting a lot of garages.
We are. We have
More than just a
actually the
carport.
barn one right now. The enclosed
barn
barn,
one.
one is really going big.
Okay.
It's like a 40
Is that the
by
3?
31 or something.
Is that right? Is that the one that's in the ad, I think?
Yes, the green,
Okay.
the green one.
The green one. Okay. So it's like 3. So it's like one in the center.
Right. You got,
And then
you got
something
2
on both
lean-tos.
sides.
2 lean-tos
Right.
on it.
And they all have garage doors, so it has like
Yeah,
3 garage
enclosed.
doors. So what's the process? Somebody calls Rosa today. So do you give them a quote today? Does it take days to get a quote?
No, we'll
How-
do it right over the phone with you. Just kind of need to know what you're looking for, what kind of size, how you want to close it, whether you want to leave it open, garage doors, what you want to put into your carport, what you're going to store, basically. If you're storing
Right.
machinery, you want something open on the ends, just drive your machinery under.
Right.
You know, just cover, depends on what you want.
We have some really nice displays there at Weller's. You know, you can stop
Right,
and look
absolutely.
at that.
The 24 by 26 is a big one down there.
Now that's a 24 by 26 is a 2-car garage.
2-car garage,
It
9
has-
by 8 roll-ups on it.
So the doors are 9 foot wide, probably 8 foot
foot.
tall. It has an entrance door,
Has an entrance door, 2 windows.
couple windows.
Roof braces, corner braces, and the mobile home anchors, if you're not attaching to concrete, makes it certified 120 mile per hour wind gusts, 30 pounds of snow load.
Well, you got all that info down.
I got it.
All right. So they're anchored down good.
They are. They're
All right.
either attached to concrete. They have different anchors that they do.
Okay.
So if you're doing concrete, you want a 12-inch footer.
Right. Yep.
12 inches wide, 12 inches deep for them to put their anchors through.
That's good thinking. All right. And so you want to do the concrete, of course, before they
And
build
if we
it.
can get you on 2,500 or more, they're giving you 10% off till the 30th of this month.
And I believe a 2-car garage is less than $10,000.
It's $88.90 is what it's pricing out, and you're going to get $889 off.
Really?
Yes.
Man, that's pretty cheap. So anyway, with all that said, we have people that are pricing like a pole shed.
Mm-hmm.
And then they come in and we're about half the price, if
Correct.
not lower. American-made steel, people like that.
100% U.S. steel.
And on top of that, it's delivered and
It is
set up.
delivery and installation. The only other thing I'd like to say about the carports is since they are steel, they do sweat, drip if you enclose them.
Yes.
So we have an option to put a drip stop either in the ceiling or the whole building, depending
And it
on what
kind
you
of
want.
keeps it, so if you
Keeps that
put your
moisture.
car in there, you don't come in the morning and it's been dripped on all evening long.
They're not
Or
rain
correct.
guaranteed proof.
Correct, right,
But
right.
the drip can stop.
But anyway, so whether it's for storage, whether it's for equipment, whether it's for construction stuff, quotes are free. We don't charge to do a quote, right?
Nope. not
Okay.
at all.
And we do it like right away.
Yeah, absolutely.
So-
If we can't get it, and on Saturdays and Sundays, the only time that we can't get the bigger ones quoted out because New Mart is closed.
Okay, we need some
Come
information
back
from them.
Tuesday, we'll get you a quote.
Get you squared away.
Yep.
All right, so anything else? What are you going to do on this rainy day? Like after you get off work, what is Rose's day going to be like?
Rosa's day is going back and probably just chilling in front of the TV today.
Your pool's covered up?
It's not covered. I can't keep
It's
it
at-
covered. The wind is just off.
Oh,
out
I
there.
bet so. Yep.
But
Okay.
it's off. I'm done
Okay,
with
it's
it. I don't
off.
have to clean it anymore.
Okay, so anyway, it's just there.
Yeah, it's
All right. Anything else? Any trailer sales? We've been busy. I think the Lumas went on sale.
Lumas have been on
Lowered the
sale.
price. Truck beds. We've been selling a lot of them.
It slowed off this week here. Last
Okay.
week there was a couple that went out.
Right. We sell them every week. So
Yeah.
when we have a week that we don't sell a truck bed,
It's
we're
an off.
freaking out. In other
It's an
words,
off,
you know,
yeah, it's
right. People don't even realize how people buy trailers every day. In other words, you know, but
Right. It's-
and we're not the only place selling them, but we do have this thing. We're guaranteeing you we won't be undersold. And all we're saying is sometimes people think that if somebody else has a trailer that's less. But
They
when
think
you
it's
dig,
better just because it's less money, but you got to look at the quality of the trailer
Right.
too. How long do you want it to last you?
right, and
You wanna
how's
buy
it
3
built?
trailers a
and-
year, or do you want to buy just one and be satisfied for a
Right.
while?
Or do you want it to rust quickly or have powder coat paint? I mean, there are
Right, there are
so many
differences.
differences. And that's the thing at Weller's, we sell numerous brands
To choose from. Yeah.
to choose from because if you go to one of our competitors, they might only have one brand and then you're stuck. You don't even really know.
You don't get that option.
You don't even get the option.
To even
right.
look at the differences.
Right. So anyway, what's the phone number of the store?
Give us a call today, 302-337-8228 in that order.
In that order.
Please.
If you'd misdial, just say, what's the phone number to Weller's?
Right.
We've been around, gosh, we're soon going to be 50 years. I was just a youngin' when I started. I can't even believe I stuck with it, this long. In other
good,
words,
Jim. You did
who
good.
would want to work this hard for their whole life, in other words. But I won't say I don't believe in retirement. I just don't see retirement in my future, in other words.
You got a radio
So,
station now. No
I know it. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, all right. Anything else you want to say? Is the shop busy, slow? What's things
the
like
shop
in the
is
shop?
busy. We are booking in November for the shop.
November. All right.
November for the shop.
George is knocking them out, though.
George is getting it done.
Yep.
And the new guy, Jimmy, that we've hired.
Oh,
is
Jimmy. I
excellent.
forgot about Jimmy. Yep. We
Jimmy
got
is-
2 Jimmys there.
2 Jimmys there now, yes.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
He is doing a great job.
He is. He's been a
bringing
good
us
hire.
honey today. He has a bee
Really?
farm. Yeah,
He does have a bee farm.
he does.
I forgot about
I
that.
forgot how many bees he said yesterday, but it's quite
I
a
thought it
bit.
was thousands, in other
Yeah,
words.
it's
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of bees.
So he's bringing us honey today.
Bringing us honey today.
Wow.
He taught us
All
something
right.
too. He said, bees, because they go to the pollen with the flowers, they
Right.
bring it all back, and when they make the honey, it's a natural antioxidant for us, like
Really?
for allergies, for allergens.
It's a good
If you
idea.
eat natural honey every day, it helps.
It is important, I think, to get honey from the area you live in.
Yes, absolutely.
There's so many places
That's
that
what he
sell
said, yeah.
honey, but it's not
you don't
local
go to the
honey.
store and get those kind because they've been boiled or
Trucked
something like
halfway
that.
across the
Yeah.
country. Right, in other words. But local honey is where it's at.
Local honey's where it's at.
All right, Rosa, anything else?
Nope. I don't think so. Besides
All
some
right.
swing sets. Somebody needs to come buy some swing sets.
Yeah, that's
Get
been a
them
little
moving.
slow, hasn't it?
They've dropped off a little bit.
Yeah, well,
The swing sets are great. They're Amish made.
oh, salt-treated lumber wrapped in vinyl.
Wrapped in vinyl. It's going to last your kids, their kids.
Yep,
It's
I
good
agree.
investment if you're having a young one now.
All right. Well, we're going to leave you. So have a good, safe weekend.
I am. You
Go
too.
sell something and take care of yourself.
We'll see you at Weller's today.
All right. See you, Rosa. Thank you. Rosa has been with us for a few years now. She has really been a breath of fresh air. Very upbeat, very friendly, very pleasant. People enjoy dealing with her. So we did talk about the carports. All right. I want to mention we still have a lot of canopies. People saying, you got any more of them canopies? Canopies. We got them. 13 by 13 canopies. $100. And people say, well, that must be a cheap one. No, it's a $229 canopy. I mean, even just like Amazon, they got them for $169. So we're cheaper than Amazon. We are $100. It's a Coleman 13 by 13 pop-up canopy. All right, my next guest is here. I have fell behind. Is this Kim? Is that correct?
Yes.
How's Kim doing?
I'm doing well, trying to stay.
What?
Dry.
Dry. Okay. All right. We're going to take our picture right here. Linda is going to take it. Ready? Okay. All right. Oh, I left my glasses on. All right. So, Linda, what are we talking about? Linda doesn't know. It's Kim, General Foundation of Women's Clubs of Delaware. This sounds like a women's club.
It's multiple women's clubs. We've got
No kidding.
20 throughout the state of Delaware.
Do you really?
800 volunteers.
So, what do these women do?
Actually, women's clubs were the foundation of a lot of libraries.
Really?
Yep. And we are part of an international organization. There's a headquarters down in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
But now the women's clubs are more in the local community. So we do a
Okay.
lot of things working with libraries, working in the schools, doing things with community partners such as shelters and those types of things.
So, this sounds like it's a hands-on organization.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay, hands and feet. In other
yes.
words, yeah.
Yes,
okay.
absolutely.
All right. So, what do you want to do today? Are we trying to recruit people? Do you have a need? Do you have something happening? What is the purpose of your visit?
All three.
Okay.
So-
well, run through them.
All right. So, first thing that we're trying to do is we're trying to educate the public about
The clubs.
food insecurity. Actually, the whole public.
Food insecurity
Yes.
is getting ready to be a serious issue.
It really is in Delaware, very much so. I did some statistical research and found out that across the nation, there's 11% of the United States citizens that have food insecurity, but in Delaware, those numbers are 12.3%.
Really?
Yes, 1 in 10 people in Delaware have food insecurity, and 1 in 7 children have food insecurity in Delaware. So it's a big issue.
So
within
how
our
are,
state.
how are you going to combat that?
Our organization, General Federation of Women's Clubs, is hosting a day of service on
Okay.
September the 30th. It'll be
It's
across
like next Saturday.
Yes.
Okay.
Across all of the clubs in the state.
All 20-some.
Yep. And
Okay.
what we are doing is we are feeding people, we are collecting
Oh.
food, we are distributing food.
Both.
We have a lot going on that day, and the majority of our clubs are going to be doing this effort between 9 and 2 o'clock.
Next Saturday.
Yes, next Saturday, September the 30th.
Is there like a central hub you steer, like a certain website they go to or a Facebook page
Yes.
to learn about this?
Yes, the website is www.gfwcdelaware.org.
GFWC.org.
Delaware.org.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, do they need to, if somebody said, I want to bring food, do they have to sign up to do that?
Nope, don't have to
Okay.
sign up. They
Okay.
can reach out to a club in their local community, and then they can tell them how they're partnering, because some of the clubs are doing different things. Like,
Okay.
for example, we have a club in Odessa that is partnering with an organization called Our Daily Bread. So
Okay.
they are doing food collection, and all of their donations are going to be going to that particular organization.
Okay.
Coming down the state, we have a large event in Dover, which includes our clubs, the Dover Century Club and the Blue Hen Chicks, and they're doing a drive-through collection event.
Okay.
And all of the items that they collect are going to be going to the Salvation Army and various veterans food pantries.
So you can learn about this all at the one website?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. What else did you have?
I also wanted to just kind of share a couple of other things that some of our other clubs are
Just
doing.
keep track of your time. You got like a
okay.
minute and 16 seconds.
Okay, great.
But
Yes, so two important things that I thought were really unique that some of our clubs are doing is one of them is actually feeding lifeguards that were staying here after the Labor Day,
how
which I
nice.
thought was interesting because that's unique and
Right.
not a lot of people would
Different.
think to do that.
Right.
And we have one other club that is actually partnering with a community refrigerator, and they are keeping that refrigerator filled. So
with food.
with food, absolutely, yes.
That's pretty cool.
Thanks.
This is a very active group of women.
Yes.
And it's only women.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And what age groups are in this? Or just how young can somebody be involved?
Oh, we can have teenagers that can be involved.
Oh, okay. So teenagers can
Yeah,
help.
teenagers can help. And we have women as old as in their 80s that are still
Okay.
participating.
Really? So it's an active group.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Anybody can join? Is there a height or weight or
Nope.
anything
Anyone
like that?
who
Okay.
happens to be a woman can join.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Does there cost money to join? Is there a membership?
Each club is independent, so they each have their own set of dues.
Dues
and
are-
different dues can range from $15 a month to $20 a year to $60 a month. It just depends on which club the person chooses.
Is this
to
a
join.
big organization?
Yes, very. It's an international organization, so
Really?
we have clubs throughout the world.
You guys need to promote it.
And that is one of the reasons why I think that we're doing this is to try and help get the name out for our GFWC and let people know that we're out there and that we're a very active organization within all of our communities.
Okay. Is there any? So where are we steering people? Just a website? Is there any other contact info you want to give out?
Facebook pages.
What is-
Just go on and type in GFWC.
Because there'll be one here, one
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Like them all.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Yes.
You know, get people involved.
Yes.
Okay. Well, this is a good thing.
Yes. Thank you.
How long have
Thanks for
you
having
been
me.
involved?
I've actually been involved for a year.
Okay.
I was in
How
business-
did you get involved?
I have some friends that started the club, the Blue Hen Chicks Club. We just
Okay.
started last year, and they've been friends of mine for years. And we are doing a lot within the Dover community, and they got me involved because I'm a veteran. I spent 20 years in the
Okay.
Air Force, and they were doing a lot with veterans, so I decided to join that club
You
because
spent 20 years in the Air Force.
I did.
Is that how you got to Delaware, or are you
Yes.
from Delaware?
Nope, got to Delaware through the Air Force.
Really? Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you, sir.
How many places have you been?
Spent half of my career at Dover Air Force Base.
Oh, okay.
Been to Italy, been to Turkey, spent
Okay.
time down at the Pentagon, Washington, D.C.
All right. Well, good. And now you're involved with this.
Yes, sir.
Well, sounds like you're a mover and a shaker. You want to keep it all going.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, thanks for being on. How'd you even get a hold of us? I don't even know.
I looked at your Facebook page.
Really? Okay. And then you decided to be on? Okay.
Well, actually, my husband and I bought a trailer from you many years ago, and so.
So you're about ready for another one.
You'll have to talk to him. About
Okay. I'll be right there. Okay. Well, thank you very much. So have you ever watched the show before?
No, actually,
Really?
this is
Okay.
my first time. Yes.
No kidding.
Yep.
So now that you've watched it, what do you even think of it? A lot of people are appalled by it. So
No, I think it's very informative.
do you really?
I do,
Okay.
yeah.
Because we're not professionals.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Hey,
professional. Let me
that's
put it
the
like that.
best Thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not associated with anybody. It's just my show. In other words, we woke up one day and decided, just want to have a show. And we bought the time from the radio station, and here we are.
Hey, I
You know.
think you're doing a great job with
So
it.
I just wondered. Okay, I was just curious. All right. Well, anything else?
No, that's
All
it.
right. Well, I'm going to thank you
Appreciate
for being here.
Thank
Okay.
you so much for
All right,
having me.
and go get them. Okay.
All right, appreciate
See ya. Bye. All right. Check it out, everybody. Check that organization out. All right. What else is going on? Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. It is not too bad outside. It's really looking good, to be honest with you. So listen to me. I want to get people to come on down here to the Milford Diner right now. Okay. Just get up and don't wear your shopping clothes, your pajamas. Dress appropriately for the diner. Okay. In other words, all right. This isn't a shopping spree, so it's a diner. But anyway, what I'm saying is they're here, they're open. We'd love to see you. If you want to stop by, I'll be here till 9 o'clock, all right? But the diner will be here and open till 2 today and till 2 tomorrow, okay? All right. Let's brag on my accountant. I've been working him real hard lately, okay? So anyway, I deal with Luff and Associates, and their son, Tyler, is who we are dealing with now. I started with George, and they have an office in Milford, one in Dover, and one in Rehoboth, and they do a good job for me, and we are starting some new businesses we're starting 2 new businesses. And I just want to say that they've been very helpful, very informative. We have had lots of questions, and they've done a good job for me. So I just want to say thank you to Team Luff. And if you're out there and you're listening and you happen to need an accountant for your business or whatever, or you need some advice or input, you give them a call, okay? And the name of their business is Luff and Associates, again, in Milford and Dover and Rehoboth. Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. I'm going to give you one phone number that will get you anywhere you want to go. It's 302-422-9699. That's 422-9699. And another thing, it's luffcpas.com on the web. And another thing they've been doing for me for years is helping us with our payroll at Weller's. It's called Easy Payroll, and they make it easy. So if you need help with your business payroll, they can help you with that too. All right, what else is going on? We had a couple phone calls. We mentioned it was Ryan Brower's birthday. So let's take a minute and talk about Ryan Brower's business, okay? So it's called Top Flight Heating and Air. So this is a sponsor segment, and he's been sponsoring the show for a while, and I've been dealing with him for a while. And I just want to say, if you need some heating and air conditioning work done, maybe you know winter's coming. Yeah, it's on the calendar, winter's coming. The seasons are changing. If you need somebody to service your heater, they do that, okay? If you think you're going to need a new system and you want to talk to somebody, he sells good quality products. He stands behind what he sells. He also sells tankless hot water heaters. He sells ductless heating and air conditioning systems, and he sells regular heating and air conditioning systems, and he works on and services all makes and models, okay? Very detail-oriented. His vehicles are lettered. His people are background tested, drug tested. They're in uniforms. When you make an appointment, they send you a notice and saying we're on our way. They tell you who's coming. They're very, very, very professional. They know what they're doing. They have a lot of parts on the vehicle with them, and they do a good job. And I've been very happy. I have multiple properties, so I'm dealing with them almost weekly. So it's always something with me. So anyway, it is Top Flight Heating and Air. If you have any questions, you just call them on the phone. It's 302-329-8003. That's 329-8003. And if you want to just make schedule an appointment, it's called calltopflight.com. Calltopflight.com. You can schedule an appointment right there and learn a lot about them too. A lot of testimonials, a lot of information. So financing is available also for bigger projects. So any questions, give them a call. Give Ryan Brower a call. And happy birthday to him. Can we open up the phone lines real quick? It's 7:57. I am required to give away some gift cards. So we're going to give away one Chick-fil-A gift card, one Vanderwin's gift card, and one keychain. Okay? So all you got to do is call me. Then, once your name is on the list, we're going to put your name on a list. You stop by Weller's in Bridgeville next week. Not today, not Monday. Tuesday through Saturday next week at Weller's in Bridgeville. If you call me right now and I put your name on the list, you're going to get one Chick-fil-A gift card for the #1 meal or the 8-count nugget meal. You're going to also get a Vanderwin's gift card for some ice cream, and you're going to get a Weller's keychain. All 3 items for free, absolutely free, by calling this number right now. It's 302-422-7336. That's 422-7336. Call me right now, and I will put your name on the list, and you can pick these gift cards up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, Tuesday through Saturday, okay? Tuesday. Was that a phone call already? Was that a test one or a real one? Caller, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Who am I talking to?
Charlie.
Charlie, how is Charlie doing?
On my way to work.
I thought you retired.
I'm driving part-time for Preston.
Are you really? Well, there you go.
Preston Auto Mart, yeah.
Where are you going today?
I have no idea till I get there.
Okay, well, that's good. All right, and do you happen to know Donna Sivley?
Think so, but I'm not sure.
All right, well, she's my sister-in-law, and she works for Preston. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll probably see her.
All right, well, good. Well, you want to win these gift cards and a keychain?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll set them aside for you, Charlie, at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay?
All right, thank you, Jim. Have a
Yep.
great day.
And be safe out there.
Oh, yes, sir. That's safety first, as always.
Yep. See ya.
All right, see you, Jim.
Bye. Bye. All right, I hear the music. We're taking a break from Delaware 105.9. Stick with us on TV Delmarva. Here we go. All right, so we are live. We're right here. We are on the radio 102.3 in Wildwood, New Jersey, and the coast of Delaware.
Well, I want to say this is WAIV Cape May Lewis.
Cape May Lewis.
It is the top of the hour. We
WAIV.
have to do a station
That's a good. I'm glad you remembered that.
Yes.
All right.
I
So
remember.
anyway, you remembered.
Yes.
So, we have a phone call. Caller, are you there?
Yeah,
Who am I talking to?
Patricia White, good morning.
Good morning. And who is this?
Patricia White,
Patricia White. How are you doing?
I'm good. You sounded really great this morning.
Well,
Right
good.
on.
And do I know you, Patricia,
Yes, you do.
from a church,
Yeah.
Crossroad Community Church? No?
Well, inadvertently.
Inadvertently. Okay. Well, anyway, I know you, is what you're saying.
Yes, you do.
All right.
Tall, blonde, and I sing and praise the Lord.
Okay. Well, very good. All right. And so tell me this. Are you calling to win the gift cards?
I sure am.
All right. And have you ever been to Chick-fil-A?
Yes, I have.
Just checking. All right. Well, you're going to get a Chick-fil-A gift card, a Vanderwin's gift card, and a Weller's keychain. I got your name on the list. Are you watching on TV or listening on the radio?
I'm listening on the radio.
All right. Well, it'll be waiting for you at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, Tuesday through Saturday, okay?
How well I know Weller's. I've got one of the best utility trailers ever could have been bought.
There you
Thank you
go.
very much.
Thank you.
All right.
See you, Patricia. Bye-bye.
All right. Take care now. God bless you.
God bless you. Bye-bye. Bye.
And if she went and bought another one, she'd be twice as happy.
That's right.
Yes.
If she bought another one, she would be twice as happy. All right. So we're talking to a new audience, an additional audience. We
That's
got our
right.
TV Delmarva audience. We appreciate
Right.
you very much. And we want you to stay tuned, too, for all the weather updates throughout the day.
Yeah.
Hunter's going to be keeping us all informed.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yes, that's what he said.
All right. Well,
So-
go to the TV Delmarva page and like it. Like the Fine Day radio page, too, because all of the weather stuff flows to that page as well.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
so
like it.
Fine Day radio page. And if you want to go to our app,
Yep.
you can download our app or our website, finedayradio.com. I just saw a feature on the finedayradio.com website. When you click on the player to play the,
Right.
what's currently playing now, the show, it pops up where you can call the phone number. You just
No
click on it
kidding.
and it calls
What phone number?
302-422-7336.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You know, I might want to call forward that phone when we leave here this morning to be on the
Well, it's
safe,
not
so I don't
always
miss
on there.
anything. Oh, okay.
It's just while the
I just don't
show
want to
is
miss
playing.
any telemarketers or anything like that. You
Right.
know, I try to sell them something. You know what they do?
What?
The minute they say this call is recorded, the minute you say I'm also recording it,
Yeah.
they hang up.
No, they don't.
They have on me.
Really?
Yeah. And I ask them for their business license number, and the woman's like, I can't even find the business license. I said, well, I just want to know who I'm
It's
talking
just hanging
to.
on your wall
It's hanging
somewhere.
on the wall, right?
Yeah.
So I get done talking to him. Denise will say, why did you answer that phone? We were watching TV 15 minutes ago.
Don't ever come up to Jim's yard, to his house,
And try to sell me
him
meat.
something because he'll start walking around the backside of your truck.
I take a picture of your tag. That's the first thing I do is I take a picture of you, your tag. I just, in case things unravel, I want to know who got attacked or who attacked me. You know what I mean? All right.
Boy. Anyway.
Colin.
All right, so we are on the air. We're on the air on 102.3.
Yes.
We're also on, 105.9, the regular station here in
Yep.
Delaware.
And TV Delmarva.
TV Delmarva over the air, channel 14. Point your antenna towards Seaford for that. But, our new station, you and I have bought over in New Jersey.
Yep.
It covers South Jersey and coastal Delaware, so you can...
The tower's tall.
Quite a range. Quite a range.
I started climbing the ladder,
He did.
and I freaked out. Colin had to come take me down. Oh, my. Oh, he was shaking the ladder.
Oh, yeah. The ladder was shaking by itself.
It
pretty good.
was.
Oh, but anyway,
All right.
so yeah, we went over there. We hooked everything up.
You did an amazing
Thursday.
job.
Oh, it was 2 wires that I had to hook
He
up.
was down under the counter, and I said, say hi to everybody. And I'm doing a Facebook Live, and we had this radio on.
Yeah.
And then you heard what it was playing.
So it was a top 40 station.
Right.
So when people turned it on after hearing top 40 and then heard, who did they hear? They heard Sebastian Gorka.
And they
when
heard me
turned it on
doing
at
a My
5
Pillow
o'clock.
commercial.
Right. That was quite a culture shock.
It was.
Sure. So,
so everybody can grow, though.
Yeah, that's right.
In other words,
That's right.
I listened to that music all the way over.
You did.
So anyway, and so we had this radio on, and it was in the Facebook Live, and then all of a sudden it stopped, and then a second later it had switched over. It was amazing. There wasn't no sparks or nothing. I had the fire extinguisher ready. All right.
All right.
Tune
I'll be
us
back.
in. Tell
I'll
your
be back for
friends.
one more
Spread the
segment.
word. Okay. Thank
See
you,
ya.
Colin. All right. Spread the word, everybody. Spread the word. All right. What's going on? It's Dry Zones time to be promoted, okay? This is a sponsor segment, and this is the kind of weather that makes me think of Dry Zone. And I am so thankful for their sponsorship of the show, and I am so thankful for a safe and secure crawl space, okay? I am somebody who got a crawl space done by a company that did not do it the way Dry Zone does it. So then a heating and air guy came to work on my heater and said, you got water on top of your stuff, you got water underneath your stuff, I can't work on your heater and air conditioner. And I said, it's time to call Dry Zone, okay? So I called Dry Zone, they come out, they said, Jim, you need to get rid of the water. You can't just cover it up with a piece of plastic. You got to put in this drainage system. And so they got under my house and they dug down to the footer all the way around and put these pipes with slits in it and like a sock over it. And the water goes into that, and then it goes into a sump pump, and it's gone. And underneath my house is clean and neat and climate controlled and dry. It would be where I would go in an emergency, is under the house. So Dry Zone just knows what they're doing. Everybody else is just doing, but Dry Zone knows what they're doing. So I just want to emphasize that. I have dealt with them now on numerous projects. So if you need crawl space encapsulation advice or input, call Dry Zone. If you got some structural problems, had another house that had these sinking, sagging beams. It was like 80 some years old. They came in, they leveled it up, and they put these nice shiny aluminum beams underneath there. And now all the doors shut and the molding matches. And it's just amazing what they do. But they're really good at what they do. They know what they do. They don't do everything and anything. They do what they do, and they do it well. So it's called Dry Zone. They own another division called Hello Garage, which can make your garage floor look like new. They can remodel your garage to some degree. They can remodel your basement. They've got material that works in high humidity. So it's called Dry Zone. Dry Zone and Hello Garage. Going to give you one phone number to get to them, 302-684-5034. That's 302-684-5034. You should dial it in that order. It works. I like them. I've dealt with them for years. I've known them for years. Bill and Heather Anderson run a first-class operation, okay? And it's dryzone.com. You can also like their Facebook pages, Hello Garage and Dry Zone. And if you're looking for a career change, they are always looking to add more people to their team. So I have advertised for them for almost 10 years, probably 10 years now. And I've been involved with them, and they really know their stuff. So give them a call. Tell them Jim Weller sent you, and they'll do you a good job, I promise, okay? All right, Linda, are you ready for a picture? We got Dennis and Gayle up here. SeaCure Solutions. It's a busy day. I got a friend of mine that got one of those devices. What do you call that? And what is that thing you put around your neck? A medical? I forgot what you called it. You're going to need a microphone.
Oh, forgot.
Yeah, that's okay.
Sorry.
All right, it's a PERS, personal emergency
response.
Yep. And he's been sick. And I said, aren't you glad? He said, man, I'm so glad I got that.
Wow.
I never even thought of it from just being sick.
Yeah.
Just sitting around sick, not feeling good, maybe not physically able to get up and grab a phone or, be wide awake enough to dial it or see the numbers.
Right.
And you just push the button. I mean, I don't know how to sell this to people.
I know.
I have you on, then people talk to me, and I'm like, what's the holdup? What is it, like $40 a month or something like that?
That's all.
Small upfront setup fee. So I want people to call them today.
Yeah.
Are you working today? Are you two taking calls today?
You work every day.
We're always working.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
7
So
days a
Yeah,
week.
we
Well, we
work
get
it now.
people come up to us in church, or they'll see us on.
they
the,
do.
on the road, and they'll stop and they'll ask us questions. So yeah,
Okay.
we want to make ourselves available.
All right. So this is Dennis and Gayle, husband and wife, SeaCure Solutions. Take it away, Dennis or Gayle.
Gayle can
But
take it away.
I want somebody to call them today. Is
Well,
what
it's
I
just
want them
like
to
you
do.
said, you know, this friend of yours really feels comfortable with it now.
Right.
To take that step to get it sometimes is
Was a
the
big
hardest
step.
part. That's the
I had to
hardest
make
part.
him do it. But
Right.
but since he's got it, he doesn't leave home without it.
Right. Exactly.
But I never thought about laying around sick. You know, in other words, I always think of an emergency.
Right.
You know, I never just think I'm physically drained. I'm dehydrated. I need help right now. You know, in other words, because it knows where you're at, and it knows your name.
And that's what we tell people when we go in their homes and we deliver it and set it up. We say, this is not just if you fell. I've
Right.
fallen and I can't get up. That's the saying that everybody recognizes. But it's for fire. It's for police. It's for your husband or wife, your grandchild, anybody who needs an emergency. You can push it, you know, for anything that's going on. A lot
Somebody's
of
at my door and won't stop
Exactly,
banging on it.
Exactly. You
You
know,
know.
or I smell smoke. I don't know what's going on. I need fire. You know, they come
Right.
on right away. And what do you need? You know.
And they can hear you.
Oh yeah.
So that way they also can hear what is or isn't going on.
You
In other words,
talk right through this.
Yep.
Device. This is a mobile. Now there's other ones that are stationary that you can talk through in the house, but
Mm-hmm.
most of our customers get the mobile. Because
But I'm
they can
saying,
take
you
it
know,
with them wherever they go.
but let's
They
just say
drive.
somebody's at your door and they won't go away, and you answer the door and then it gets worse. You don't have
Right.
time to pick up
No,
your
it's
phone,
scary. Yeah.
dial, explain everything.
Right.
This way they push the button and somebody is, it's almost like they're standing there with you.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
true, and that's why it's relevant as well, because you could have a caregiver even come into your home, or a family member tending to your needs. So you have a senior at your home, and maybe they do have some medical issues that they're dealing with. If that person experiences a dizzy spell, or they faint, they may have a seizure, whatever it might be, well, that caregiver is running to that family member to take care of them, to go ahead and administer help. You don't have time to go ahead and reach for a cell phone, dial 911, then wait till they answer. Then you have to explain who you are, where you are, what you're. So with one push of a button, suddenly you're connected to a monitoring center that has all that information. They
Yeah.
know you're Mrs. Jones at this
Where you're
address,
at, yep.
and the caregiver can go ahead and talk to them even while she's tending to the loved one, because you don't have to go ahead and do anything other than push a button.
Right.
So some of our folks push a button, put it down, and then go ahead and minister to the person that they're
Correct.
dealing with. So it's very convenient in that regard. But as you said, if somebody is breaking into a home, we have a lot of home invasions, unfortunately, today.
Yeah.
You have a device like this, again, you push a button and then you seek shelter. You know, you
Mm-hmm.
don't have to go ahead and fumble looking for a phone, try to talk. You don't have to say anything.
Right.
You could push that button and stay silent. They're going to send help.
Right.
Because they're hearing the conversations that might go, they're hearing someone trying to break into the house. So it's extremely convenient in that regard.
Many
Yeah.
uses. Yeah.
And it's so convenient. I mean, they contact you. In other words, unlike going to a 1-800 number where you don't really know what you're getting, you don't really know who you're getting, nothing like that. In other words,
that's
is that a
very
phone
true.
call? All right, we'll go ahead and take it. Let's see if it's for them. You guys up for a phone call?
Sure.
Caller, are you there?
I am here.
Do you have a question for our guests?
No, actually, I'm going to try to help sell their product.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
My dad fell August 7th. He lay there for 6 hours before somebody came to pressure wash the house and broke down the door to go get him. He went in the hospital, and he died August 23rd.
Oh my goodness.
Had he had that thing around his neck, we would have been able to get to him sooner, and he wouldn't have had all the problems that ensued.
Oh my goodness.
Well, we're sorry for your
We
loss.
are sorry for your loss. Wow.
So I wish that I had, gotten him one of those.
Wow.
Because I have heard them on the radio before, thought about it, went
Yep.
on and didn't think about it.
Wow.
So if people,
Yep.
you love your people, go get this.
Well, thank you.
We thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Did you just call on my cell phone first?
I did. 'Cause I looked on Facebook. I was like, where in the heck is the number to call?
Well, thank you. Well, thank you so much. Where are you from?
All right.
Where are you from?
Actually, Jim, I'm right down the road, Webb Farm Road from you.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
So.
All right. Well, thank you for calling, okay?
All right.
All right.
Have a
Take
great
care.
one.
Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Now, that is it. That is a great example, in other words. I mean, that really is an example.
We have a growing senior community, but we also deal with children and anybody with any sort of special need, whether it be autism, MS, anything that could impair or limit people.
Right.
And especially if that person's alone, they're in a wheelchair or confined to a bed. Loved ones have responsibilities. They have to go out and shop.
Right.
And so if you leave your child or your loved one home, even for an hour, it's so important to make sure that they're safe. Mm-hmm. Because in that caller's experience, her father was by himself just for a short period of time. And that's the nature of an accident. You don't know when an accident's going to occur.
They come without a notice.
An accident. And we've had people that have talked to us and told us, we have recent customers now because they did survive, but they laid on the floor for 4 days. We've had other customers that have gone into a crawl space. And while they're in the crawl space, they get stuck, and they're in their upper years, so they can't ambulate like they used to, and they're down in the crawl space, and they can't get out, and nobody can hear them. So if they have a personal emergency response system, it's just a small little pendant. I'm wearing a watch.
Okay.
That all of the technology in a PERS device can be incorporated in a watch. So that client simply presses the button, or they can bang the watch to trigger the fall detection sensor.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the fall detection.
Yeah, and so that so we're just trying to keep people safe, and that's the whole nature of our business. Stay safe and secure with SeaCure. So people do need to think about their personal safety.
Call today, folks. That's every time I have Dennis and Gayle on, I personally get phone calls from people saying, explain it to me. What's the catch? Because here's where I have some people, they're like, there's not a $1,000 upfront cost. There's not a $500 upfront, because they don't understand how they get the device without spending hundreds or so. Can I just run through what I think the pricing is? It's basically about $40 a month. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, that includes the use of the device.
Right.
Okay, you don't own the device, you're renting the device, and the service comes with it. Is it $100 for your time to come out, set it up, go over the details, set the device up, maybe even before you get there. So you got $100 up front, and you've got about $40 a month, and that's it. Is that?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I've done for my friend. In other words, we got one, and he's got it, and it's $40 a month. And you hit my credit card once a month, and that's how simple it is. No future phone calls trying to sell me anything else or anything of that nature. In other words, but you're always there, and it's you two. So folks, listen to this. They're not going to come speaking another language that you don't understand, or you're not going to get a phone call from somebody that doesn't make sense to you. It's Dennis and Gayle Jones from Milton, Delaware.
Yes.
Milton, Delaware.
Local people just trying to do a good job for people. And I really want people to pick up the phone today. Just somebody, please call, get the details, and think about doing some business with them, please, okay?
Yeah, we do cover the entire state of Delaware, but we're also covering Maryland now, and then we'll start covering Virginia at some point in the future. So we are expanding, and since your radio audience and television audience is probably in that Eastern Maryland area as well.
Call.
We wanted to mention that, but no, it's a great concept. We are very affordable. We have clients calling us all the time that they got something from a national company. I don't want to mention the name. It's a common name. But they saw the ad on television, and people are very impulsive, so they pick up the phone and call. They call us, and they're almost in tears because they're paying like almost 3 times our rate, because they've gotten roped into a contract, and then they try to cancel the contract, and they can't.
Right.
Because they're bound by the contract. One of the things we try to explain to people is we are not going to hold you hostage. We are looking for business.
Right.
We're looking for people that we can help, but we're not going to hold you hostage. If you don't need our device, you go into an assisted living facility, you move in with family, you call us, that's it.
Pick it up. Yeah.
Come pick it up.
Yeah.
So it's a little pendant you wear around your neck, or it's a watch. You could have one within days. Am I right on that?
Sure. Yeah.
I want to give the phone number because I want people to be impulsive. I want somebody to impulsively call them up, okay? They don't have any Vanderwin's gift cards for you, but...
No, our motto is give us a call before you fall.
That's right.
And that number is 302-567-8500. Very simple to remember, 567-8500.
Should they dial it in that order?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 567-85, I'm sorry, 302-567-8500.
Yep. Try to make it very simple. And you can also find us on the web. We have a website. You can order our products or at least send an inquiry, and we'll make an appointment to
What's
come
the
out and visit.
website?
SeaCure,
SEACure.
SeaCure, solution.com.
All right, look them up. Give them a call. Just tell them they did a good job today. All right, even if you don't need anything. But again, folks, think this through in your brain. What can you get? You're getting the device and the service for $40 a month.
Yep.
Yeah, you're getting two people to come out to your home, set it up
For $100.
for $100, and if it takes a half hour, if it takes an hour, we'll be there.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're always a phone call away.
We're always a phone call away. So if you have a need or you suspect that maybe this would help you maintain your independence, because as the caller noted, when you go to a hospital, you fall or you're found after 6 hours and you're by yourself, your body is starting to break down. So what typically happens, that person goes to a hospital, then they go to a rehab facility, and unfortunately, then they go to a nursing home.
Wow.
So they lose their independence. And all we're trying to do is we're trying to go ahead and build people's confidence that they can maintain their independence,
Right.
but you have to do something proactively to put yourself in that position.
All right. Well, I'm going to thank you both, okay? I appreciate you joining us, and I hope we get you some business. Want to talk about that real quick? Is that the $30 or $40 device? How much is that thing?
Our Birdie, we sell these. These are about $30.
Okay.
It's a
Personal
strobe
safety.
light and
Oh, it's really cool, folks.
makes a lot of noise.
It makes a lot of noise. So if
Running
you're a
or-
walker or a jogger, or you like to walk your dog, but you're, let's do it. Let me have one.
Just another.
Let's
part of
do
our
it.
Safety.
All right, here you go. So it looks like this for my radio audience. You can see it. You would hook it to your belt or your purse or your backpack or whatever, give it to your kids or whatever. But when you open it, you're just going to pull it apart for a second, and it makes this noise. Okay? And it hopefully will startle a dog and make it go away, or a person or whatever, or draw attention to you. You could be up at the ATM and feel uncomfortable.
There you go.
All right? So you could be in a restaurant and not getting the service you deserve. If you want to catch somebody's eye or ear, all right.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Thank you so much.
See y'all. Thank you. All right, everybody. So we are here. We are live. Where is live? We're in Milford, Delaware. Get up and get out and come on down for breakfast. Breakfast. You sitting down with me again? No. All right. So anyway, Denise has been helping me today, doing a good job. Linda's taking the pictures. And Jim Bosco is handing out some that we're not allowed to talk about. But anyway, just saying, hey there, Sandy. How you doing? Good. All right. What else is going on? Let's talk about Dawn Kennedy. I'll be there, cleaning and care. It's I'll be there, cleaning and care. This is a sponsor segment. And what does she do? She cleans. What will she clean? Your house, your office, your apartment, your Airbnb, your VRBO, whatever that may be. So I'm just letting you know that if you need some cleaning done, you give Dawn Kennedy a call, okay? I've dealt with her numerous times. I like her. She's very detail-oriented. I had a house I just bought, and she cleaned it up, cleaned the bathtub up, made it look like new, and the refrigerator and the stove and everything. I was like, man, Doesn't even look the same. So she does a great job. Everybody and their brother does this for a living, but nobody does it like Dawn. Dawn Kennedy. I'll be there, cleaning and care. We appreciate her. We thank her for supporting the show. Estimates are free. She's local, and she also gives discounts. I forgot about that. First responders, seniors, and military get a discount. First responders, seniors, and military, okay? All right, so anyway, all you got to do is call. Give her a call. She has gift certificates. Like if you're going to a party, we're going to a party sometime in the near future, and we thought, what is a great gift? A gift card to have your house cleaned. What a great opportunity. You never thought of that, huh? So anyway, I'm just saying, Dawn Kennedy, I'll be there, cleaning and care. Give her a call. Tell her I sent you. If you don't even need her today, just call her and say good morning. 302-362-7064. That's 302-362-7064. Dial it in that order. I'll be there, cleaning and care, and like her Facebook page if you would, okay? Now, Weller's is open. They tell me we're busy. I know we would be. Rainy days are crazy days at Weller's, all right? Rainy days are crazy days at Weller's, all right? So if our feet are getting wet, your feet's going to get wet. But we will go outside and talk to you today about a trailer, a shed, a carport, a swing set, whatever you need. If you want a generator, we got a few of them left. $347 for a 6,250 watt Briggs & Stratton generator. Was normally $800 and some dollars. All right, they're brand new in the box. We take them out of the box, we put them together, we make sure everything works, and we show you how it works. All right, L&W Insurance Agency. Have I been working them? Sandra, if you're listening, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. First, L&W, thank you for your sponsorship of the show. Sandra is the lady that takes care of most of my commercial stuff, and we've been working her real hard on a project lately, okay, that covers more than one state, and she's got all of our insurance needs, and I never thought about things being close to the ocean and flooding and stuff like that. So anyway, she's got me insured. So L&W gets the job done again for Jim Weller and Weller's Utility Trailers, and Sandra has been working hard on it. So if you need insurance, car insurance, health insurance, life insurance, disability insurance, liability insurance, media coverage, billboard insurance, whatever type of insurance you need, workers' compensation, if you need insurance for your business or for your home or for yourself, and you really don't know whether you are or aren't properly insured, so many people pick up the phone and dial 1-800, whatever, and they don't really know what they're getting. They don't really know if it's going to work when they need it. The time to test your insurance is when you need it. Do they help you, or do they just steer you away? L&W gets very involved, helps me with claims, makes sure I'm satisfied. I love dealing with them. You hear me talk about them every week. I mean, and I spend a lot of money on insurance, and I'm very happy, and I talk to them like once a week, because every time I have a business idea, the first person I call is my insurance agent. How much is the insurance going to be to sell these products? And he's like, Jim, you're already covered for that. Jim, you're not covered for that, and it's going to cost you $4,500 a year. Is it really worth it? So I like a good insurance agent. I like a good accountant, and I like a good lawyer, okay? So anyway, I just want to say that I'm very happy, can't be any happier with L&W unless they were to cut my bill in half, and then I would be really happy. So anyway, Bill Strickland owns it and operates it, and I deal with Sandra, and I also deal with Debbie, so I don't want to leave anybody out. Even the receptionist, when you call, it's not like a recording. It's a human being. When you call during normal business hours, and she'll say, they're at lunch. Is this something you need right this minute? Can I give you somebody else? Or do you want to leave a message? I like all that stuff. 302-856-7828. I snuck that in there on you. That's the phone number, 302-856-7828, lwinsurance.com. Like them on Facebook. I'm telling you, service, service, service. Anybody can sell you insurance, but only L&W can give you the level of service they give. We're going to take a break at 8:30 from the radio. So we're taking a break from Delaware 105.9 for a few minutes. We'll be back with another half hour. I hear the music. Switch over to TV Delmarva right this minute. I don't want you to miss a thing. We'll be right back. All right. So for my Fine Day Radio audience,
yes,
for my TV Delmarva audience, YouTube and Facebook, we say thank you for hanging in there with us.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost over, so hang in with us.
Hang in there. You only got
30
one
minutes.
more half hour of this abuse, okay? All right. Nobody should be subject to this. We've had some interesting phone calls today.
We sure have, yeah. Yep.
Isn't it amazing? People are like, does advertising work? I don't know. I can make things happen instantly. So I have no idea if advertising works. I just know it works for me, and it works for the group of people that surround themselves with me.
It does work. Now, it doesn't always work indirect. Hey,
No. What? Hey
Is
there,
this
young
the
man.
11th or the 12th funniest person on Delmarva? 11th.
11th.
He's probably moved
Yep.
up in the rankings too.
He has.
So yeah, yeah.
So,
11th funniest person on Delmarva
is here in person.
That's right. Yep.
People could get an autograph and a selfie with him.
That's right.
All right. Both.
All right. Norm Short is here.
Norm
everybody.
Short is
All
here.
right. So yeah. So what were we talking about? We
I
were
can't
talking
remember.
about the
Can I
radio
just
station.
mention that if
Yeah.
you have heard me talk about the friends and family offer, if you've heard me talk about that, your window of opportunity to be involved with that is going to end this weekend. So if you're listening or you're watching and you want it, get up with me right now, because
It was going to end when we went on the air.
when the
but
radio
we
station
realized
went
we had
live.
A lot of people we had talked to, and we had people say, "Is it still available?"
Right, I had a lady call yesterday. She's gonna.
I had a guy message me yesterday.
Yeah, you did,
So,
and they're like, "Oh, is it too late?" And I'm like, "No, just get on it, okay?"
Yeah, let's just
so
get
this
it
is
done.
a you snooze, you lose special, meaning you're already past the window of closing out. So let's get this wrapped up.
Yeah.
Call me today. All right.
All right. So for our radio audience, go to Fine Day Radio on Facebook. Fine
Please.
Day Radio.
FINE.
Yep. Like that page, and you're going to be getting updates from Hunter all day that are going to go to that page for the weather. Hunter is our meteorologist.
Oh, yeah.
TV Delmarva meteorologist, and we should probably, if there's a little time at the end of the show, maybe he could come on and say, I don't know if
Hunter?
there's any time left or not.
Yeah, there is.
Maybe he can come on and just talk about
Yeah.
what's going to be going on.
I'll give him 20 minutes.
20 minutes. All right. All right. Well, if that's all you're willing to give up now.
That would be a long interview.
That would be long.
For Hunter.
Yeah.
That would be a long one.
Yep.
So-
He can hang with you, though.
Oh, he can. Man, he
No
gets to
doubt.
talking about all that stuff. He loses me. All right, so we'll get Hunter on. Don't let me forget, okay?
Yep.
All right, we're going to get that gentleman over there after
Yep.
we get done. And then I think that's it. I don't think that I have anybody
Okay, I
else.
think he's going to talk school board, Milford school board stuff.
Yeah.
Matt
Yeah.
Booker.
All right,
Booker's
what
how you
else?
say it, right?
Man, I am way behind.
All right.
I got to take some phone calls, too, and give some more stuff away.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, I just want to say we are looking for a phone call from somebody that's listening on 102.3 radio. Do not be shy. Do not be shy. My name is Jim Weller. I want you to call me on the telephone right this minute. 302 422 7336. 302-422-7336. I need one person that is brave enough to pick up the telephone and call me that's listening to 102.3. I just want to say hi.
Right.
You'd be the first phone call we ever received from a listener on that radio
That's right,
station.
yeah.
And it does take people time to warm up
for
to
sure,
calling
yeah.
in other
Yep.
words, but it's a real non-threatening
And
phone
some
call.
of them, once they get going, you got to throttle them back.
We got to throttle them back, by golly. They're calling too much. So anyway.
No, never too much.
Okay, so thank you for watching and listening. This is a brand new radio station adventure. Colin and I bought it. We know a little bit about radio. We've listened to radio, haven't we?
We have.
We've purchased radio ads.
Look, we've done a show for 10 years on radio.
Yes, we have.
I've done, I don't know how many live remote broadcasts, daily broadcasts, television and radio. So lots of remote stuff with television. So yeah, and I own a TV station here in Sussex County, Delaware. So
TV Delmarva.
Yep. So we do have experience with it.
Right.
But
and I've probably bought 2 or 3 radio stations 30 seconds at a time. In other words,
sometimes
in years.
5 seconds at a time.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes. So in other words, I've bought a lot of advertising over the 48 or 49 years I've been in business.
Oh, here
no way.
All right.
You think this is real?
I don't know. Let's check and see.
Caller, are you there?
Yes.
And are you calling from listening to our new radio station?
Yes.
No kidding. What's your name?
Joanne Young.
Joanne Young. You know, we have a Joanne Young around here, too.
That's me.
That's you? I seen you the other day. You stopped by the store.
Yes.
Did they take good care of you?
Yes, they did.
All right.
Very good.
Can I put your name on the list again?
Yes.
All right. And so how are you listening today?
On your radio station on the Facebook.
Really?
I got your the radio station. I
Okay.
clicked on that app.
And it worked?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
How do I look on radio?
I don't know. I can't see you.
Well, I'm wearing a wig today. No, I'm just kidding with you. Oh, if I were to wear a wig, what color would suit me best?
A light brown.
A light brown.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I may fool you someday.
Okay.
So you keep watching on radio. All right.
Okay.
Well, Joanne, thank you for calling. And
welcome.
I'll put you on the list for the Vanderwins and Chick-fil-A and the keychain, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Have a good weekend. Be safe.
Okay. You too. Bye.
Bye. That was very nice of her.
That was good. Yep.
That was good.
Thank you, Joanne.
I should have asked her,
What
did she get rid of that kayak she won that time? Because today would be a good kayaking day.
It would be.
All right.
I'll see
Thank you,
Jim.
Colin. All right, Colin Walls, TV Delmarva, Walls Service Center. Thank you for your support. All right, we're in the final stretch of the show. We really, 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 really are. You can get Matt over here. Okay? No, never mind. All right, hold on. Didn't I put him on the list? He's right there. So he's on mine. I might not have gave her one. Yours has it? Okay, hers might not have it. I'm sorry. All right, well, anyway, I apologize for that. That was a squeeze in. Anyway, Matt's the kind of guy that likes to squeeze in there. So, anyway, listen to me. Peninsula Chiropractic Center. Hold up, Linda. We're doing a commercial break. All right, that's fine. All right, she's pushing me. She's always pushing on me. Okay, this is a sponsor segment for Peninsula Chiropractic Center. You say, who in the world is Peninsula Chiropractic Center? It's my chiropractor. His name is Dr. T. Dr. T owns and operates it. I've been dealing with him for years. It doesn't mean he's an old man, okay? I've been dealing with him for years. He gets the kinks out, all right? And then he has another chiropractor in there named Dr. Bud. So Dr. Bud and Dr. T are doctors of chiropractic. They are geniuses. They're amazing. In other words, they manipulate you and get you going. I went in there the other day. I had a neck problem. He said, it's these big fat muscles in your neck. He said, oh, I didn't mean to say it like that. But anyway, he said, you got a lot of muscle there, and that muscle was what's tensed up. It's because I've been tense lately. So anyway, if you have any back or neck pain, elbow, wrist, knee, whatever you may need adjusted, these guys know their stuff. And they also know this. If they can't help you, they'll tell you they can't help you, and they'll steer you in the right direction. So they accept most insurances. If you ain't got no insurance and you want to pay cash, no problem. They accept cash too. Unbelievable in today's world. So anyway, it's Peninsula Chiropractic Center. They're a good friend of mine. They're good sponsors of the show. And you'll notice a theme here of all the sponsors. It's people I deal with. I'm not going to steer you to somebody that I'm not comfortable with. So anyway, Peninsula Chiropractic Center, give them a call. It's 302-629-4344. Now that's 302-629-4344. It's critical that you dial it in that order, all right? PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. Like them on Facebook. Stop in and see them in person and tell them Jim Weller sent you. That's Jim, G-Y-M, Jim Weller, all right? Now, what else is going on? I'm going to go ahead and talk to Matt real quick, and then I'm going to try to finish out the show. Matt Bucher. All right, let's get our picture taken first. Use the slimming effect with me, all right? Very good. All right. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing very well. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
So yesterday morning, I had, about this time in the morning, I had a brainstorm.
Okay.
No one ever goes on the radio or television and talks about the school districts and what good things are happening in the school district. And I know Colin, so I said, I've got to get on Mr. Weller's show.
Okay.
So you were kind enough to let me to kind of jump the line. I know
Right.
you have a long backlog, and I appreciate you fitting me in. So I want to talk about Milford Homecoming Week this week.
Okay. All right. And when is it? This week?
Okay, so
It's not today, is it?
well, no.
Okay.
We have an entire week set up, and it will culminate Saturday evening with the homecoming football game. But all week, and we've been preparing with our staff, administration, our teachers. We've got PTP, we've got volunteers, and the students themselves have been preparing a week of festivities for the students in the school district. They've got events every day at each school, has their own themes, you know, Tacky Tuesday, Mismatched Socks Wednesday,
Oh, my goodness.
Western Wednesday, you can wear cowboy hats.
Okay.
Culminating with the Maroon and Gold Day on Friday. Just to get our students in the Milford spirit and the winning spirit. I mean,
Okay.
it's a great, even today, it's a great
It's like a
day
pep
to-
rally all week long.
Yeah. Every day's a great day to me in Milford, but this week is
an exceptional one.
Absolutely.
All right.
So,
How many kids are in the Milford School District?
great question. There are approximately 4,500.
Isn't that unbelievable?
Yeah.
That's like the equivalent of the town of Lincoln
Well,
going to school.
I grew up. I've been in Milford for 25 years, but I'm a native Western Kentuckian. If
Okay.
you listen long enough, you'll hear that. My whole county was not 4,500 people.
Wow.
So yeah, but
So what is your position? You're on the school board?
I am a school board member. I am the vice president of the Milford School Board.
Is this a big, high-dollar paying position?
It costs me money, to be honest with you.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a labor of love. All right,
Well,
well,
yeah,
good.
it's Delaware code. It's not legal to pay school board members.
So it's not like a couple $100,000 a year. or
I
nothing
just
like
tell
that.
people I'm a volunteer,
All right.
which is true enough.
Well, I've never met you, but I've heard many good things about you. In other
Well,
words,
we've met from a distance. Like
okay.
Hi across the
Hi,
room
okay.
a couple times, but
All
yeah.
right. Well,
But
good.
I appreciate that.
And
So Friday.
What else did you have?
Yes.
This coming Friday.
Yes, Friday. So after all week's festivities within the schools, Friday we're going to have a homecoming day parade.
Downtown Milford?
Yeah, they're going to line up and start at the site of the old middle school, which
Okay.
is going to be the new middle school.
Well, the side's going now.
You got it. Well,
They're
the site's
tearing
still
it
there.
down. Okay, the
site's still
site.
there. Yeah, to be clear, the 1929 building is going to stay, the original
Okay.
building. It's got walls 18 inches thick. I mean, they don't
Wow.
build them like they used to. We're going to
Okay.
keep that. So we're going to start there, go down through Kent Place.
What time?
Okay, that's excellent.
Just
excellent question.
since we're at the starting line.
5:30 p.m. It'll step off.
5:30 this Friday.
Yep.
Okay.
Going down Seabury, then making a turn on Walnut Street, and they'll end up right over there, right across the street at Briggs Stadium.
Walking.
You got it.
Okay.
Walking, rolling. There's floats. For many years, I helped build floats.
Okay.
So for the parade, that's Friday evening, starting at 5:30.
Okay.
The game. We're going to play Concord High School, and our new coach Jed Bell. He's come out of the gate, and Mount Pleasant was our first game. I think it was like 41-0.
Wow.
Yeah, we do very well at home, and we're going to beat Concord High School
This Friday night.
Saturday night.
Okay.
We moved on to Saturday night at 7 p.m. Get your tickets now from gofan.com.
Okay.
They're the same price they've been for 10, 15 years. It's $10 for adults, $5 for students.
Okay.
And we expect sold out crowd there.
Right here at the stadium.
Yeah, right across the street.
All right. So that's Saturday night.
Yep. And then there will be a dance for the high schoolers, the masquerade ball theme at the high school, also right across the street
Saturday
at
night.
the same time, 7 to 10.
Okay.
Yep. So there's a dance going on for the students, the game if they want to watch it, and the community has always been the Milford community has been very supportive of all of our sports. Of course, the football game, the homecoming game, that's probably the most important game of the year to the community, and we want to thank everybody in the community for coming out and supporting us.
All right. Well, I'm going to say thank you and congratulations to all the kids and students and teachers and everybody involved. And I want people to check out that parade this Friday night and then go watch the game Saturday night, but get your tickets, right?
You got it.
Okay. I'm going to leave you.
My privilege, sir.
All right. Thank you, Matt. Take care.
Bye.
All right. Caller, are you still there? Nope. Sorry about that. That was a long hold. So if you would, I want to say call me back. I want to brag on Fitzgerald's Salvage and Recycling real quick. This is a sponsor segment. Fitzgerald's is in Lincoln. They buy scrap metal, whether it's a car. Now, if you got a car back in the weeds and the weeds grew up through it, they'll come get that car and they'll pay you for it, okay? If you got scrap metal, you take it to them in Lincoln and they'll pay you cash right on the spot. Also, they do accept old concrete. If you got some concrete you want to get rid of, you can dump it at Fitzgerald's. And they also sell crushed concrete, and they sell all kinds of auto parts. You know, like parts for a car, you're restoring one, you're fixing one, you've had a fender bender, whatever. You are going to find it's going to be real hard to find new parts in the very near future with the auto workers being on strike. So if you need a good quality used part, Fitzgerald's probably has it. They also sell crushed concrete. So it's a local company. They're big on recycling. Whether you want to get rid of some metal, whether you want to buy something, you want to check them out. Fitzgerald's has been around a long time. It's fitzgeralds.us on the web. Like their Facebook page. They're very active there. They're very supportive of the community. They're good people. Okay? It's Kim, her two brothers, Johnny and Scott, and then her mom, Karen. They all run Fitzgerald's Salvage and Recycling in Lincoln. So the phone number is 302-422-7584. That's 302-422-7584. And they want to remind you, Fitzgerald's recycles cars, but only Jesus recycles people. Okay? Hunter can make his way whenever. I'm going to talk about Integrity Pest Solutions real quick. This is Keith Ruark. Everybody knows him or have heard of him. He does our pest control for our home, for our businesses, for a lot of our rental properties. So if you need a pest control guy, this guy knows his stuff. He's an owner. He's an operator. He's a local businessman. He will arrive on time. He will answer the phone. If not, he will call you back. So when you deal with him. You get Keith Ruark. All right? He knows what he's doing. Pest control, whether it's mice, whether it's stink bugs, whether it's ants, whether it's bald-faced hornets, whatever it may be, Integrity Pest Solutions can help you out with your pest problems. So you give them a call, whether you want it one time, whether you want a maintenance agreement, where they come out regularly, whatever you need. So honest, fair, licensed, insured. He knows what he's doing. He's been doing it for years. He will be the one that gives you the estimate. He will be the one that does the work. He does a good job. I've dealt with him on many properties. I'm extremely happy with him. What is the phone number? 302-858-8629. That's 302-858-8629. It's integritypestsolutions.com on the web. Keith Ruark, and like him on the Facebook. We're going to talk to Hunter Outten real quick, part of TV Delmarva, going to talk to us about weather. So let's take a picture, Hunter, just for the heck of it. We good? All right, so give us an update on the weather. You look like you've weathered a tough evening.
It's more like been a weathered week.
Okay.
Because this has been a long time coming for us that I have been tracking that a tropical system was probably going to be ending up in our vicinity, which it is obviously now that we do have a very strong tropical storm, almost hurricane force, that made landfall this morning down not too far away from the Outer Banks of the Carolinas and eventually coming up towards our way in the Chesapeake later today.
Okay. So the day is going to be a washout, most likely.
Yeah, today's not going to be a very, very good day whatsoever.
No skydiving today. Parasailing.
No, we're going to be getting a lot of heavy rains. We've been getting a lot of strong winds, too. I've been seeing a lot of wind gusts being reported now. 64 was reported not too long ago out of Lewis.
Okay.
There has been some trees down through Holt's Landing, and Ocean City actually had a roof blown off. So we've been getting some very strong winds across the region, and the threat is still not over as of yet. We're still going to be looking at heavy rainfall as much as 3 to 6 inches today.
So there's going to be some flooding too.
Yeah, we're going to continue with the very strong winds, but the big thing that's going to be happening, especially during the early afternoon hours, is going to be really bad coastal flooding. We're going to be seeing a high tide cycle during about 2 to 3 o'clock on the Atlantic side. You add about an hour for the inland bays, we're going to be looking at moderate to major levels of coastal flooding. So you're going to be seeing a lot of road closures. There's already been a couple right now through areas of Oak Orchard, which is very typical for that area to always have some major coastal flooding concerns. But definitely keep an eye on things, especially don't try and drive through these kinds of flood waters. One, they're really bad for your vehicle, and two, it can put you, your family,
everybody in danger.
Yeah, in serious danger, and as well as the first responders that have to go out there and try and rescue you for something.
Or you're
like
in
this.
their way.
Yeah, or you're in their way. But also another thing, I know I get this question asked a lot, especially when it comes to tropical systems, since we have been having a nice history of it the last couple of years with tornadoes. And yeah, tornadoes are definitely a threat for any tropical system, especially if you're on the right side of the storm, which what we are going to be. The tornado threat is beginning right now. It's mostly over Virginia areas, but eventually, once we get towards the early afternoon hours, it's going to be coming up into our neck of the woods too. Make sure to have multiple ways to be notified, whether you can make sure you have your cell phones turned on with the emergency alerts. Charged up. Make sure, you have a kit and know exactly what to do, especially for a tornado warning happens to be issued for your area. Most interior portion of your house, many walls between you and the outside of the structure, as well as, have something to cover your head too, because a lot of times the biggest injuries that come from tornadoes are head injuries. So make sure you have like a bicycle helmet or something like that, or your kids.
That's a good idea.
Go in the most interior portion of the room, and the thing about tropical systems, when it comes to tornadoes, they're really quick spinning up and they're really fast, so you don't have a lot of time to react when one is issued. So that's why it's very critical for days like this to keep an eye on the weather. Although the tornado threat is not significant like the other events that we've had in the past, we've been having multiple tornado outbreaks back in 2020 and 2021 from Isaias and as well as for Ida. This one is not as bad, but still there's always that chance for it.
Wow. How can people learn more? What's the best way for people to keep an eye on you?
So the best thing to keep an eye is on the social media. I'm going to be posting on that a lot. I'm going to be reporting off on the coastal locations for the coastal floodings today. We have auto posting for any warnings that come up on TV Delmarva's Facebook page, Delmarva WX, Find a Radio. All of those will have updates throughout the day.
Excellent. All right. Well, then I'm going to thank you for all you do. I've grown to watch you and trust you. You seem to be on your game, in other words, and I like that.
I definitely like to thank everyone who's give so much support for me, especially for all these events, because they love to turn to me for these kind of events, because a lot of the major, weather corporations out there, we get forgotten down here a lot of times. So I like to, keep the community safe as possible. That's
You're homegrown.
my big goal. Yes.
Yep.
Homegrown.
Grassroots right here in Lower Delaware. Thank you, Hunter. All right. Well, take care, okay?
Will do.
All right. See ya.
Stay safe out there.
All right. Hunter Outten, good guy all the way around. It's been fun getting to know him. All right, what's going on with everybody here? It's a busy morning. Who's that bald-headed guy over there? Oh, my gosh, now the glare got worse as he tilted his head. It was fine when it was flat. Now there's a glare. All right, so anyway, what is going on? We're sitting here. I got to finish up with Vanderwin's. Vanderwin's Ice Cream is another sponsor of the show. Thank you to the Vanderwin family, okay? Jesse Vanderwin happens to be my state rep, but I also happen to love their ice cream. So if you want some ice cream, if you want a gift card to Vanderwin's or a gift card to Chick-fil-A, I'm giving them away right now. So anyway, you give me a call. But in the meantime, if you want ice cream for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you can have ice cream anytime you want. There's no law right now that says you can't have ice cream anytime you want. You can get it in a cup, a quart, a pint, a cone. You can get a milkshake, you can get a banana split, whatever you want. They got multiple locations. It's vanderwinsfarmcreamery.com on the web. All right. Thank you to the Vanderwin family. If you want a gift card to Vanderwin's and another gift card to Chick-fil-A and a keychain to Weller's, you pick up the phone and call me right this minute. It's 302-422-7336. 422-7336. Call me on the phone right this second, okay? I think I'm done. I'm going to end the show just a few minutes early today. What is it, 8:53? Are you done? You want to end early? I'm just messing with you. She was ready to go. No, she thought I was crazy. Caller, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
And who am I talking to?
This is Ann Wendland. I see you at Eagle's Nest.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for calling. Have you ever called before? Have you ever called before?
Oh, like a year or two ago.
Okay. And are you calling to just say hi, or did you want the gift cards?
Well, may I have a gift card, please?
No problem. So you get one to Chick-fil-A. Have you ever been to Chick-fil-A?
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Okay. And how about Vanderwinds? You ever been there?
Yeah, I love that too.
All right, just checking. And then you're going to get a keychain to Weller's, okay? All right. So you got to pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, not today. Next week. Don't go Monday, but Tuesday through Saturday, okay?
Okay, great. I'll be there.
Thank you, Ann. And
Thank you.
Are you listening on the radio or watching on TV?
I don't know how to get it on TV. I listen to the radio every Saturday morning.
All right. Well, we're going to have to teach you how to watch TV here one of these days.
Oh, okay.
All right. See you, Ann.
All right. Thank you, Jim.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Have a blessed day.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Bye. All right. It's that easy, folks. So if you want to call and get a couple gift cards, please do so. Please do so. All right. What else is going on? Okay. Ken. Is that Ken? Do you want to say anything? You want to come over? Ken, come over. No. Is that a firm no? All right. I wanted to know how he keeps his hair so shiny. So, all right. So we're just giving him a hard time. Norm, do you want to say anything? All right. Get on over here then. Don't walk in front of the cameras. Walk around the cameras. Walk around the cameras. Take the scenic tour to get over here. All right, now let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Linda, you ready for a picture of me and Norm? Get the young side of us. All right, Norm, just give him a couple minutes, Denise, if you would. I don't want him to go overboard, okay?
30 seconds would be more than enough.
Okay, tell us a joke, a good family-friendly joke.
Family friend. Okay, that narrowed it down.
Yeah.
You said earlier, take a slimming picture of you. Made me think of this recent study I saw about women. Said women who carry a little extra weight live longer than the men who mention it.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Family friendly. You asked for it. So there you go.
Oh, what are you doing today?
Not today. I'm going to yoga next. Namaste.
Are you still doing that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Can't you tell? Seriously.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I was doing the flamingo earlier, but they made me stop. I had to put a foot down.
Now, is this
and
a class or is this a private session?
It's a class.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's me and about 7 or 8 ladies. So
really,
I'm outnumbered. It's not such a bad deal.
And are you teaching them or are they teaching you?
I'm just learning.
Okay. All right.
I've been doing it for years, and I'm still just more than a beginner. But
really?
Yeah, I can stretch a lot of places.
Pace yourself.
I have
yourself.
been, trust me, yes.
All right. All right.
Well,
anyway.
Y Yoga here in Milford, if you're interested.
Where is that? Right up the road here?
Just up the street. I'll be walking up
Y Yoga.
WHYOGA. Y Yoga.
And so people can join?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, you pay to go, I presume.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's well worth the time and effort, and it will make you taller. If
really?
It's important. Well,
like, could a guy like me do yoga?
You could do it and be taller. That's why I got started and stayed with it.
Really?
Because
you want to be taller than me, you mean?
Well, I started out taller than you, so that wasn't the goal. But yeah, it will. It improves your posture so much that, like after 3 or 4 months, and this has been 8 or 9 years ago, I realized something was different. And I looked around the room, and I'm like, what is? And I realized I was taller, and it truly is. It straightens up your spine, and
Denise does it, and she feels good. When she gets done, she's like, man, I feel so much better.
You do feel good, don't you? It's just a good stretch. It doesn't wear you out. It doesn't hurt. And it's not a competition. I've never won a prize for being there and being the best in class.
Or the worst in class.
Or the worst. You're on your mat and you're in your zone, and every once in a while you'll get in child's pose and they'll touch you and scare you. So
all right,
it's good.
I'm going to let you go. I got a phone call. I don't know if it's about you or for you or they're here to win a gift card. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am. How you doing, Jim? It's Ivory.
Ivory? How is Ivory doing?
I have been ducking through the raindrops and enjoying myself, my friend.
Do you wear a hat when it's raining?
No, I don't. I just let it run down this beautiful bald head.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Hey, Jim.
Yes.
Hey, Jim. Listen, here goes why I called. I was driving home. Evelyn is in the hospital.
I saw that. How is she?
But I was driving home. I have 2 properties that I need to insure.
Okay.
And so I would like to have that phone number of who you use because you've never steered me astray, buddy.
All right. You ready?
I'm my pen in hand.
It's L&W Insurance, like L&W, and it's 302-856-7828. 856-7828. And you give them a call and tell them that I sent you, and they'll take good care of you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys, enjoy you, and you'll take it easy, all right?
And tell Evelyn we're praying for her, and tell her I said hi.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, then. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. All right, that's our friend, Ivory Hopkins. Good man of God, good friend, good guy. All right, well, we are about out of time. I guess so. Basically, I want to say thanks a lot to everybody that's listened to this show. If you're listening for the first time and you're saying, what is this show? It's a live show. Like, we do this show every Saturday morning from 7 to 9 right here. And it's a live show. And you are welcome to join us in person at the Milford Diner, or you can just tune us in wherever you can tune us in. Okay, it's called Weller Does Delmarva. I hear the music. Lawrence, thank you for everything back at the studio. Have a good weekend, Lawrence, and take the rest of the day off, okay? All right, Jim Weller here, and we're going to continue on for just a minute or so on TV Delmarva and Fine Day Radio. And I just want to say, if you ever want to advertise on Fine Day Radio or TV Delmarva, feel free to give me a call, and I'll help you as best I can. It's 302-542-9157. God bless you. Have a good weekend. Be safe. Goodbye.